Hello, everybody, and welcome to Empires of Arcadia. How are you guys all doing today? How has your week been since your last epic adventure?
Been
Trump?
looking, been looking forward to this since it's soft.
Yeah, I know. It's been really exciting. I'm looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward also to BlizzCon coming up just next week.
Oh yeah, I'll see you there.
Yeah, how many of us are going to BlizzCon? 2 of you?
Me.
All of you?
Haven't decided.
You should go.
Okay, could
I don't
be
know. You
all
gotta
of us.
come, Devin. We're gonna protest. It's gonna be awesome. Okay.
I don't have a place to stay.
Well, we're gonna get kicked out anyway. We'll just leave after
Dude,
one day.
between
No,
all
I-
of us, we
I
can
don't-
do.
I physically don't have a place to stay at night. I mean,
Maybe we'll go to jail. We could sleep in holding.
Dude, we could do Winnie the
Oh yeah,
Pooh.
that'll work.
Like we could do the entire 100-meter forest.
I could crash on your couch, Steven.
Maybe. Oh wait, I can drive there. I don't have to like fly, right?
Yeah, it's in Anaheim.
Oh, that's like an hour for me. That's so convenient. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's Pog.
Don't say that.
Okay, it's very exciting. I'm sorry. Can I not say that in 2019?
Pog. People that emote. Here's the stage of emoting in real life.
Mhm.
First, you do it because you make fun of people that do it, and then you start saying it unironically. Like Pog, dude. Wow, Pog. And then eventually like Pog. Yeah, Pog. Yeah, you're like, oh shit.
That's the level we're
See,
at.
I've only been doing it unironically since the start.
Well, how about the rest of you? Anything interesting coming up this week for you, Steven?
Yeah, Steven. What's interesting in your life
We've
lately?
just been having a lot of politics and philosophy. It's been a lot of fun. And now, you know what? I'm glad to hop into D&D and role play. Okay?
Nice.
I can leave the world behind me.
Good. I'd like to hear that. What about you, Ziz? What's so interesting on the ceiling?
Oh, nothing. I was just fixing Destiny's camera box, trying to make it look good. No, I'm just like excited. There's going to be a lot of traveling. I've never traveled this much in such a short amount of time. I did like the Method Vegas event, then TwitchCon. Now I'm going to BlizzCon, and then ExileCon in New Zealand 2 weeks after BlizzCon. So it's like so much flying.
Wow.
That's crazy. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Wow.
And it's all like
Wow.
long flights, like 8 hours.
Last but not least, we got Devin. What's been going on with you?
Hi. I've been in an existential crisis and just rethinking my life all day. So that's what I do.
Cool.
Yeah.
Great environment to hop in and play some Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh yeah.
Let's take a look.
But
at
Koibu,
where
what
we-
about you? Someone has to
Yeah.
ask you too. What about you?
Koivu?
It's been pretty good. We went hiking in the snow in the mountains. It was really nice. And then I bought some new dice. Went to a game shop with some friends and got some pretty new things, which I'm pretty excited
Ah,
about.
sick.
So that's what I'll be using for rolling against you guys today.
I'm so jealous you get to roll real dice.
Oh, I know. I love it. I love it. It's the joy of rolling the real dice more than anything that keeps me manually doing it. You know, I can't give up the addiction.
Have you ever had a player that's come on and said that they want to roll real dice?
I was just
Yeah.
about to say that.
You let them do that?
Yeah, but only because he's my best friend that I've known my entire life, and we've been playing D&D together for 20 years.
If I set up
Koibu.
a dice cam, would you let me?
I have dice too.
Sure. Yeah, if you want to set up a dice cam that's reliable, then I
Oh.
would be totally down.
Oh, I would love that.
Yeah, we'll find a way to work it into overlays and shit. Now, while we wait for Trump to check his pizza, why don't we recap what happened last week? Because it was a bit of a doozy. Devin, you look like you're busy. Ziz, what happened?
Oh my
last
god,
week?
what didn't happen? Okay, so like last week, and something I really like doing in games like this is I don't like dire combat. I try to like prepare as much as possible and get us as much of an advantage as possible. So even early in last week's episode, I was like, oh, there's a crocodile there. Can we dig a hole somehow? Because, you know, what's a crocodile gonna do against the hole? It's just gonna die in it, right? And then Grub charged in, and we just had like a bit of a messed up combat, and we struggled a bit. Grub went unconscious, and we almost died, but then we finally made it to the village that we were going to save. Now, in this village, Destiny and Trump and stuff, they were talking a lot to the people there, and we found out a lot of information. And now somebody mentioned that the dragon always walks in. It doesn't fly in, it walks in. So I was like, oh my god, let's dig a hole. And everybody is like, Eilon, you're stupid. Nobody wants your fucking hole. Which is a horrible rejection to get. But I insisted anyway and got the villagers to help me dig holes. Now, sadly, we only Koibu rolled and to see how many holes I would be allowed to dig, and we only had one. So he said, Zizaran, I'm going to give you a chance of a D20. If you get a 20, a natural 20 on a roll 20 dice, then the hole will be close to the dragon. And what happens? We rolled the D20. We managed to get the dragon in the hole. We taunted it in, and then it fell on the spikes, and then I burnt it in the hole with loads of tar. And it was a great episode. It was very fun.
Yes. And now we are in the aftermath of that. You have all leveled up. And before we get too deep into game, why don't we deal with all the mechanics of leveling up?
Oh yeah, should we roll hit dice?
Oh yeah, we should roll hit dice. If you haven't already.
I already did.
Of course, being the only logical player here, I've chosen to take the default.
No,
hit points.
I'm doing that now too.
Wait, we can do that? No way.
Why would you take the default? What's wrong with you people?
Dude,
I'm not going to stop you, but
No, you were the one that told me to roll Koibu, and then I got
you should roll.
5 HP. No.
Yeah, you should roll.
Wait,
Devin.
is it a 1d6?
No.
I'm here to roll. What do I have to roll? What do I click? Do I just roll a
That's
hit
what I
die?
like to hear. Yeah, just roll your.
Or is
Yeah,
it?
you roll your hit dice. That sounds right.
Is that right?
That's close enough.
No.
There's
It's a
1d6 for
D10 plus
sorcerer, right?
A D10 plus what?
2 for you, Vaughn.
Okay.
And I believe for sorcerers, it's going to be a D8, and because you got 16 con, D8 plus 3, I believe.
As much as I want to cheat, it says hit dice, 1d6 per sorcerer level.
Ah, well then that's it. 1d6. Thank you very much. I was going to check it
So
anyway.
1d6 plus 3.
Just imagine, Ziz, instead of rolling, you could just take 4.
Oh no!
Yes. Oh.
Wait,
that's all right.
Why? Oh no, that's not bad. Yeah, that's fine.
No, you rolled it.
That's the second worst. You rolled 2.
That's terrible.
Hey, it's the 4th best. Chill.
What? Destiny! It's 5th best!
Here, when you level up in D&D, is there like a yellow
Oh,
glow
yeah,
around
that's
you
fine.
and you go to full hit points?
Nope.
Oh.
Nope. Nope. Your maximum HP or your current HP goes up proportionately. We can be really soft with that. So, bring it up by half or whatever's easiest around.
Awesome.
Yeah, it does 1d6 for you.
Koibu,
Yeah, what's
Koibu?
up?
Grub decided that Grub was better at seeing things, so Grub took Observant, and now Grub has 20 passive Wisdom Perception. Okay.
Sweet Jesus and apple pie. 20 passive perception.
Mm-hmm.
That is going to be incredibly useful in this particular campaign. Not all campaigns, but this one is going to make a big difference.
Oh, that's good. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Because a lot of the time, I'll just compare your passive perception to monsters' passive stealth to see if you guys are going to pass each other or see each other while you're traveling through the jungles.
Yeah.
And if you've got 20 perception, you're going to beat the stealth of many things. Maybe not everything, but most things.
That's exciting. Let's go.
So the only things we're supposed to do at level 4, I was gonna pick a spell, pick a feat.
Yep.
Pretty much it.
Level 4. Yep.
Wait,
That's it for you.
Proficiency,
One more sorcery
proficiency
point.
bonus? What's that?
Your proficiency bonus automatically goes up in roll 20 if you change your level to the appropriate level.
Okay, I've done that. Awesome.
Cool. So let's talk about everyone else's characters, because you got a sorcery point and a cantrip and a spell. And Vaughn, what did you get?
I didn't know we were leveling up, but I think I can take a feat at level. What are we going up to? Level 4?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I should be able to take the Sentinel feat, of course. And
Okay.
then I think that's all that and then my hit die for leveling up.
Actually, I see here that we have a revoked Sentinel. It's in the removed
What?
feat list. Yes.
What?
Yes.
For this campaign or for all of your campaigns?
Going forward for all of my campaigns. Sentinel is just...
Wait, starting now?
No. Starting a while ago, I just kind of forgot in the last campaign that we played. There's a list of
Too
rules.
bad, Destiny.
Wait, but
Yeah.
wouldn't that kind of change his decision to make a character? Maybe if
Fuck.
he
I wouldn't have taken this.
Yeah,
quarter
he,
season.
would, he might not have taken fighter like that.
No.
That's,
It will. I'll work around it. It's okay. It does. fuck
He's
me
a
little
smart man. He can figure it out. He can build it.
bit.
Just get
Can-
points. Stat points is what I
Can
got.
he change?
Stat
Is
points.
he allowed to change anything if he made a decision based on?
Let him argue
We'll
for
figure it out. We'll figure it out.
All right. What about
Devin's
you,
such a
Devin?
lawyer. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am. That's
The defense
What-
rests its case.
yeah. For now.
What does
Yeah.
Grub take? What happens to Grub when Grub levels?
So when Grub levels, Grub becomes Grub.
Fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
And how
the
much
only-
more Grub does Grub grub?
The only things that are relevant, Grub decided. Grub had a conversation with Grub self, and Grub convinced Grub that Grub can actually see much better than Grub originally could.
Mhm.
And so Grub took the observant feat, and thus increased wisdom by 1, and also has the +5 on the passive perception.
Grub, you're missing your most important change.
What's that?
Your wild shape can now include creatures with a swim speed. So
Oh,
octopus,
yeah.
crocodiles, all that fun stuff that you wanted before, it's all yours now.
Grub has planned for that.
Okay.
Yes.
Is a
And-
halberd considered a great weapon or no? Sorry.
I don't think great weapon is a tag. What are you talking about for great weapon fighter?
Yeah.
Does it say heavy or two-handed? It'll give a specific key that weapon needs to have.
Oh, I'm sorry. On your turn when you score a critical with a melee weapon. Okay. Does this work as is? Or are you gonna
Great
fuck
weapon
me on
fighter?
this? It looks really good. It could be.
No, I think great weapon fighter is just really strong to take for fighters, especially
I'm
fighters
just
that are
making
using
sure
two-handed weapons.
There's not a change on it.
No, I don't think so.
Great Weapon Master?
Great weapon master, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So let me
Oh
understand it.
wait, great weapon master, not the fighter. Great weapon, blah blah blah. No, there's no change on great weapon.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's very good.
People are saying that it only counts for two-handed, but that's not true, right? I don't see anything in here about two-handed.
Well,
It just the name of the thing is Great Weapon Master, so it seems weird that this would apply to a dagger. But the way that it reads, it sounds like it would.
when you score a critical hit with a melee weapon or reduce a creature to 0 hit points with 1, you can make a weapon attack as a bonus action. Yep, that's fine. But the second clause needs to have the heavy tag.
Oh, before you make a melee, okay. And a halberd or whatever counts as a heavy weapon or just two-handed or how does-
Heavy weapon. That's a specific tag on the gear list, and halberds are heavy. What's the
Okay.
other weapon that you have with you? A greatsword? Do you only have the one weapon?
I have a greatsword and a halberd.
Yeah, they're both heavy weapons, so both of those will get everything you want on that.
Okay. And then just to understand how this works,
Mhm.
before you make a melee attack with a heavy weapon that you're proficient with, you can take a -5 penalty to the attack roll.
Mhm.
If the attack hits, you add +10 to the attack's damage.
Yep.
Um,
So you have to declare it before you make the attack.
Yep.
Take the -5 penalty. Voila.
Okay. If my bonus attack is hitting with the back end of the halberd, do I get to declare that same thing?
Ooh. That. It just says an attack, right? It doesn't say the attack action, does it?
It says before you make a melee attack with a heavy weapon that you are proficient with, you can choose to take a -5 penalty to the attack roll. If the attack hits, you add +10 to the attack's damage.
That might stack.
Okay, sounds
Sounds
like it'll fall off by the time we hit level 20, but that's okay. It'll be okay until then.
Yeah. The head weapon has a heavy property, and when you use Polearm Master, you're still making an attack with that same weapon, right? Yep.
Yep.
Bonus action.
Melee attack with the opposite end of the weapon.
I think there's some room to argue that the back end's not heavy, but let's not do that. It's fine.
But there's no way to add stuff from the expansion as cantrips and stuff, right? I just custom added
Which-
molders.
Oh yeah, they won't drag and drop. You'll have to type them out by
Alright.
hand. Sorry about that.
It's okay. I don't think it does
Uh,
anything in combat anyway.
Yeah. Zai, what about you? What are your upgrades?
Zai has done a very simple ability score upgrade, so +1 Dex and +1 Wisdom, but it's a bigger effect than usual because that bumped both of my 17 scores to 18s.
Ooh.
And monks get AC bonus on Wisdom as well, so I gained +2 AC.
Wow.
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 That's
So-
quite
Big
fantastic.
level. Even though I didn't get anything. Oh, I also got slow fall.
Shit.
Take 20 damage off of falling
Wow.
That's actually
Whoa.
busted.
as a reaction.
That's nice.
Bro.
My AC is
I-
11.
I was reminded that I need to look up how much damage do you take 4 falls.
Wait, you
D6 per 10 feet is falling damage. So
Okay.
if you avoid 20 damage, that's quite a lot.
Yeah, so on average that's 3.5. So that means I can fall from about 50 feet and not take damage.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what's your AC?
My AC is now 18. Although
11.
I'm surprised my AC is 10.
Oh, don't get surprised.
Yeah, don't get.
I'm just gonna go around like, you know what they do with horses? Like they pat them down and stuff. I'm gonna start doing that with you, so you never get surprised anymore. Just go around like spooking you, like wah.
Yeah, I was looking at these 5-point yield, and it seems like surprising our enemies is very strong.
It is very strong. Yes, the 5-point yield rules change that a lot.
The 5-point kneel is what, that all of us get an attack turn before initiatives are rolled, or?
There's just a lot of things that surprise modifies.
That's the normal, but also your armor class isn't affected by. You don't get plus for dex, which I imagine you also don't get plus for wisdom then.
Right, when you're surprised.
Oh, so people's ACs is adversely affected.
Yeah, because as it stands right now, if you are unconscious and on the ground with your shield still in your hand, you still have like all your AC from your shield and your dex and everything. So I'm saying if you're in a position where you're surprised and you don't get your dexterity bonus if you weren't really aware that you're under attack, which is a complication on the 5e rules, which I feel is desperately needed. So now that we know what happened last week, where are we going to start off this week? You guys have already defeated Anthrax, the dragon, and there was some talk of whether or not you guys would ever go into the dragon's lair. Someone seemed to be not wanting to, then maybe wanting to.
I fully want to. I want to fully rest though. I want to have a feast in our honor, and I want to rest.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Perfect. You guys can rest, and the people here in Yuma will happily feast you.
Wait. Grub, see big dragon outside, and we know take scales and none stuff.
I want to take teeth of the dragon.
Take everything.
Scales. Yes, and the heart.
Yes, the people of Yuma will help you cannibalize the dragon for all of its useful bits and pieces. And they will also feast you and throw a celebration.
Since we're in like a really primitive land, and access to metal and everything is very hard to come by, are dragon scales or are dragon like talons or teeth any more of a harder material that could be fashioned into like some sort of better weapon or armor?
Dragon scales can be made into dragon scale armor, and if you have if you have a person who just is a regular old leather worker, they'll make a regular scale armor out of it. But if you find yourself a really good leather worker, they might be able to turn that into some bomb ass dragon scale. So you'll have to find someone somewhere that's a really good leather worker.
How much scale is there enough scale to make all of us? Since it's a whole dragon, is there enough scale to make all of us like one suit in theory?
Absolutely. Although not all of you can use scale armor.
It's actually considered medium armor, right? And
right,
it's not metal.
The sorcerer couldn't use armor.
Okay.
Yeah. The rest of
there's
y'all, I think, can.
There can Trump?
He wouldn't want to. He gets wisdom and dex. So
it's really for Destiny and I.
Yeah. Can druids get medium armor?
Well, yeah, they can, but they can't wear anything metal. But a dragon scale is not considered metal.
It is not metal, so you could definitely wear dragon scale.
Hell yeah!
Bring that AC 11 grub up to AC 15 or something.
And then with a shield, they go to 17 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually but I guess it's gonna be a long time before we can do this.
Well, it'll be a time. I don't know about how long. This is we're going to be entering a pretty open-ended section of the campaign, and so we'll see what you come across and when you come across it. You might run across that in your first adventure, or it might be your last adventure, or whatever.
So, how impressed are the villagers by our defeat of the dragon?
The people of the great city-state of Yuma are impressed and they are grateful. They will feed you. They will bring out their very, very precious beer, of which there is almost none because this place is too wet to grow hops or barley, and it has to be imported from the small halfling town of Bastion on the far northeast corner of the island. And so they only have like a little bit of it. Normally there's some like weird ass jungle juice that's just random fermented fruit juice. It doesn't taste very good. But this beer,
Are there any political leaders for this town, or is killing the dragon something we could use to our political agenda to start taking over the world?
There has already been an agreement that an alliance between your two city-states would be formed if you guys could come down here and defeat this dragon and free this town. There is now an alliance, in theory, between Yuma and Yaka, with the center of it in Yaka.
Yeah,
Who
but we
facilitates
don't.
that alliance?
Yeah, we don't own Yaka, so.
It's true. But you are agents of the people of Yaka. For now.
I guess maybe we should try to
For
take
now.
over Yaka instead.
What?
What?
I want to start taking over, so we own like an army and a city, so we can like start taking over the world.
Well, first we need to. Well, I don't think us four
Discussing
can do that.
character. Talking character. We're at a party.
We're at a party. Talking
We're at a
about how we're gonna
party.
take over the.
Sounds like every party I've ever been to.
Nice.
True. Eidolon, what is this you speak of?
I would love to start building our own army.
Building an army.
You want
How do
more
we raise an
gobos?
army?
So we can start. I would love to conquer cities. I've always wanted my own city.
I don't think we're in much of a position to raise an army among the four of us, no?
These
Well,
people
we
are pretty
killed big-
expressed by our dragon slaying.
We kill Big Green. How many people kill Big Greens?
Only us. We're the only ones ever.
Yeah, only ones ever.
I mean, killing a dragon is one thing, but we need crops to raise for soldiers. We need houses to house people. We need a city to protect our people when they sleep at night. I don't see how you think that just killing a dragon grants us all of these things.
This guy thinks
This-
too much. Okay, look.
This
we
is
have
the
friend-
city
we have
or a
friend with-
town right now we have.
We have one friend now, friend city and our city. So we just we go talk to Yakas, and we go see if they want us to be leader of this friendship.
Yeah, but what?
Eh.
Yaka would just march on us and take over the city.
No. How Grub say? Okay, you know how now we friends with this city here that I already forget name of.
Yuma.
Yuma?
Yuma? Yeah. Okay, so now we friend Yaka Yuma friend. We go, but who is leader of friends? We be leader of friends, and then that starts.
I mean, how would we go about overthrowing the leadership in Yaka?
No overthrow, just become leader.
How?
Okay.
Grub. That's not how leadership works. Grub, there
Yeah.
are many men on top of us. Grub, what you're saying is you're telling us to grow from a leaf to be at the tops of the trees. Grub, do you
Oh, that
understand how
take
far?
time.
Maybe
how
I
much
am
did-
indeed getting ahead of myself.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
speaking of leaves, come, enjoy my tea leaves. We should spend this night as a night of celebration.
Indeed.
Yeah.
I suggest that we get a full night's or a full week's rest, recharge ourselves, and we go explore the Dragon Slayer.
We kill whole dragon no one ever do, and now we celebrate. Grub will do the dance of the dub. It's called the dubstep. Grub starts doing the dubstep.
I already have a perfect plan for the cave. It is most likely only going to have
Grub's
one
on top of the
entrance.
table doing it.
It is most likely only going to have one entrance. I suggest we build fires and smoke out everything that is inside. They will not be able to breathe, and they will die inside the cave without us having to fight.
We could. Hmm.
I like your plan.
Wait, what? What
Oh,
we set
the
someone
help-
on fire?
The help from the dragon at that cave, Anthrax supposedly hired help. It's also possible that we could simply wait a week, maybe, and they'll leave. I mean, if Anthrax doesn't return, there's no reason for them to stay there, no?
Right, but if they were leaving, they would take everything of value with them. We would want everything of value.
That's true. Would they really risk stealing everything of value? I guess if they suppose Anthrax wasn't coming back, then sure.
Yeah, I see no reason why they wouldn't. We have so many advantages with if the cave entrance is the only way in. We can dig holes, we can dig traps, and we can give CO2 poisoning to everybody inside the cave.
CO2 poisoning?
They'll die, don't worry.
Hmm. Yeah, I suppose we could try that, yeah?
So that would mean we would have to go out tomorrow then, instead of a week,
What?
would it not?
Wait, what? Where are we going?
I am very anxious of going out in my current state. But I
Wait, where
do
are we
see the
going?
wisdom in your suggestion.
What?
Is that what we want to do then? Do we want to leave tomorrow?
What?
I suggest we talk to the cleric as well and get fully healed up.
What happened?
Okay, I think I
Where
agree
we-
with that.
Where are we going?
We are going
Grub
to go to the
thought we
cave.
dancing for 1 week.
Yes,
going
but if we wait, people might steal what's in the lair. I think one good thing we could do, we could send scouts towards the cave right now while we are resting to gather information if anyone comes and goes.
I don't think we have to worry so much. I mean, who are you worried about stealing from this cave?
Anyone. I just want the stuff.
Sure, but I don't think. I mean, I admire the being on top of things, but I don't think anyone in this village is in a position to run and steal from that cave. This village was already like teetering on the edge of destruction.
Well, while I
They're
agree,
gonna make that journey.
while I totally agree, you never know if there might be somebody else who has been looking out for Anthrax or trying to get her lair, and there's no disadvantage for us sending some scouts out from the village ahead of time. It is only a bonus in both information and intelligence.
True. All right.
We're not really talking about the people from this village stealing. We're talking about the guards of the cave.
Sure.
If there even are any.
Wait. Didn't they say big giant man guard cave?
Big giant man guards the other cave. But yes, if the giants notice that a dragon hasn't been back in a week, they might go pillage that cave.
Wait, Grub have bad idea. What if cave is the same cave, but there's 2 ends to it? Ooh. What then? Then giant man just walk from one edge of cave to other, and then he'd there.
True, however, dragons and giant men do not usually befriend each other.
What are you like, read that in like a book or something, dude?
Yes, my general knowledge says that dragons do not like being friends with many people. In addition, the scouts have reported that the dragon tends to travel alone.
Oh, Grub no read book, you know? Sometime real hard to watch word. They become all squiggly line.
I am not really a scholar as well. More of tales have been passed from man to man. Through generations. That is how we still know about some of the things, even though we have not personally experienced them.
Cool. Okay. As long as we don't get crushed by big giant man, Grub totally fine.
Okay.
Grub already
One day.
fight big green draggy thing. That enough for life of one gobbo. Now
One
Grub,
day I dream
finish. No
of
more
a
fight.
mythical treasure called Mithril.
What?
Have you not heard?
Miggle?
There's
What's Miggle?
Mithril. It is
Mithril.
supposedly a metal of great value, and someday, perhaps in the Dragon's Lair, we may find some of it. And I believe that Mithril is the key to Arcadia's lifeblood.
Okay.
Very good.
If we
It
were
is
looking for any kind
decided.
of mythical mithril, don't you think we would start by talking to the dwarves? Do you think maybe they would have some sort of information about this, if it exists here?
I think they would say, look in the Dragon's Lair.
I think we should go rest now and then go early in the morning after it. And I also want to ask the cleric if he can fix my wounds.
Okay.
Wait,
It is
so we
agreed.
leave tomorrow?
Yes.
But what if Grub not done talking to trees yet? And what if Grub not done with dance yet?
There is an amazing tree by the cave entrance, Grub. I've heard rumors of it. I will introduce you to it.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, better be real good tree though. Then Grub go.
Okay.
Normally dance takes 1 week. Grub will make shorter dance this time. Have to be quick.
Okay. So the party can party and rest, and set out in the morning for the Dragon's Cave. Come sunrise, you guys can all spend hit dice if you have any. Does anyone
We get
want-
one hit die?
You gain 1 hit die, but you should be at full right now, I think. And then you can spend your hit dice. So who needs to spend hit dice? Looks
I
like
do.
I just
Vaughn
rolled
gets
2.
done.
And then I gain 1 back, so I'm at 3 out of 4.
Lovely.
Eidolon and Grub, I understand that you spellcasters typically need more rest than this. How prepared are you for this journey? There is not a dragon in the lair, so you may not need to be as prepared.
What? Spell? Grub can't spell. Grub know how to spell.
Same. I'm fully out of charge.
What? No, Grub know how to spell word.
Grub, he wants to know how many
Uh-huh.
conversations can you have with a tree between here and the lair without taking a
Oh.
nap first to rest your vocal cords.
Lots of conversations.
Go ahead and take inspiration, Stephen. That was a good way of speaking to Grub.
Mhm.
Very clever.
I'm trying.
Yeah, Grub can talk to trees lots of times.
Okay.
So wait, I can
Maybe
only
tree even talk back.
just to make sure I can only heal up 6 points, right?
You can expend your 3 hit dice to see how many HP you heal.
How did I do that again? I forgot.
Click on the hit dice section of your character sheet. It's right below your hit points.
Yeah.
And that'll roll hit points in chat for you, which you can then add to your current hit points.
sweet. And was the cleric able to heal me?
Yes, if you go to find the cleric will throw down a heal
Hardcore dance
for
beat.
7 on you. That'll bring you to 21 out of 28, and he'll leave you at that. Or 27 out of 28. Yeah. Perfect.
Awesome. Oops, thanks.
Voila.
Oh yeah, and
right. Oh, yeah.
since I got 1 more level, I can cast 1 more level 2 spell.
Correct. You
Yeah.
should have 1 level 1 and 1 level 2 spell left.
It says slots remaining 0, and I upped the
I
level
think
2
it
to
should
1.
say 1. I tested your Burning Hands earlier, and I must have just not refunded the spell slot that I used. Okay, perfect. You should have 1 and 1.
Okay, awesome.
Wait, it says we don't have Roll20 up on your stream.
There. I have like a separate one for doing my own stuff. So we have like this one just for the party.
Cool.
All right. Well, here you are in Yuma, and it's time to head to Anthrax's lair. You've been told it is due west of here. 2 days.
What was the result of the loot from? So it's like dragon scale, and then we can have some dragon teeth.
Sure.
Yeah.
They will pick over the corpse, and after you've raided the dragon's lair, you can come back and decide on what parts of the dragon you want. They're happy to give first pick to you guys, as you did kill the dragon.
Okay.
Do heavy lifting. So 2 days to the dragon's lair. As we travel, I would like. Who shall we do? Ziz, why don't you roll me a 1d20 on your first day of travel? A 10. All right.
Oh,
You spend 2 days.
as a quick like thing, while we're traveling, I keep a lookout for any like just different looking tree to show to Grub.
Oh yeah. Give me a nature check.
In general, Grub, you're leading us now, right? Because you're so observant.
What?
You're taking the lead.
What that mean? Lead what?
Grub, you will look out for us for any danger, yes?
Yeah, always. Of course, Grub sees everything.
Excellent. And you will see the best
Everything that
from the
is to
front.
be seen. Oh, sometimes you can't see things. Then Grub don't see that. Mm-hmm. That
Can
may
I
be a big
walk on the
problem.
front with Grub on my shoulders? He's small enough for, and I should be large enough for that to be a possible arrangement.
I believe we decided that. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Whee! This is crazy, mate.
How are
Lads,
we,
look, I'm flying. Grub puts out the arms.
How have we decided in the past to do like if somebody is on somebody else, who can be attacked there
Either one.
at full like no disadvantage or anything?
So yeah, if he's on your shoulders, I would
Mhm.
say you don't block enough of him to have him be considered covered, and he
Okay.
doesn't block enough of you.
Okay, so we're just basically two people occupying the same space for all intents and purposes, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I think maybe when we get into combat, there might be some problems. I don't know if you can fight with a person on your shoulders
Mhm.
and give you like disadvantage on all your attacks. as
True.
long
I
as
was
you-
just wondering, like, say we get surprised or ambushed or something, and somebody tries to attack Grub who's on my shoulders. Is that like a disadvantage, or is it just a normal attack?
It would be a normal attack. Yeah.
Okay.
It'd actually
Can
be an
Grub have
advantage
even
'cause
more
you're
perception
surprised.
being on the shoulders?
No, you already have 20. You already have more than you'll ever need.
Blech.
Wow, punishing the rich. There's Koibu Kami right there. There he is.
Kami Koibu? Yeah,
Yep.
that's me.
That's catchy.
Give me all your chips, everybody. I'll distribute them as I see fit.
Hey, man, we need some stat redistribution here. Never mind, I'm on board with that. Let's go.
All right. Your first day through the jungle is
Hey.
hot and humid. The
Hey
morning.
guys. Really sorry. Hey guys. What do you call a vampire goblin? A hemogoblin.
That's actually great.
Pretty good, Grub. Go ahead and take some inspiration for that. That's pretty bomb.
Oh, since we just had like a crazy big fight, right? We just killed a dragon. We must be feeling the time of our lives. Do we all like feel inspired?
No.
Oh,
But Grub does.
I tried.
So the first day is a hot and humid journey through the forest and the jungles. During the morning, there's a low mist that pervades everything, as it does pretty much every morning, kind of cutting distance, visible distance down to 100 feet or so, but it burns off in the mid-afternoon, whereupon you get a torrential downpour for a couple of hours and continue trudging through the rugged undergrowth. That day ends with you guys finding a nice little shelter somewhere and going to sleep.
Can Grub hold up a little leaf over like an umbrella over
You can find a big fern and use it as an umbrella.
an umbrella
Absolutely.
for Vaughn?
Before,
Aw.
For both of us, right?
Yeah.
can I use mold earth to dig out like the underside of trees so we can like rest under trees without noticeably like to give us like a hiding advantage?
I do believe you can. Mold earth. One action. You can move a 5-foot cube of earth. And I believe when they say 5-foot cube, they mean a cube 5 feet on a side. So yes, in a matter of a minute, you could tunnel down and tunnel over, and you can sort of Minecraft your way around with this spell. The
Yeah.
one thing I will say is be careful because the water table you might run into pretty quickly. And also, if you're in a hole and one of these very frequent afternoon thunderstorms comes along, you'll all be, in a pool. But aside from water table
Well,
issues,
basically what I want to do is just dig out some earth under the roots so we can like hide sleeping under the roots so it's very hard for things to discover us.
yeah, go ahead. Kill a tree every time you want to take a nap. It's fine.
Yeah. There's loads.
There's tons of trees.
I mean, at this point, there are. Hell yeah.
There really
We're not
are.
industrialized yet. We're good.
Yeah.
You're not going to damage the ecosystem by killing one tree a day. You're fine. Second day of travel. Devin Nash, roll me a 1d20. All right. You
Actually, not
travel forward until you arrive at this area where a trail begins to narrow somewhat, and you see some old and heavy footmarks in the soil. Areas where like branches have been broken, roots have been pressed into the ground, and there's clear dragon footprints, which you can follow the remaining short distance and arrive at Anthrax's lair.
Can Grub
Late
do an investigation on what kind of footprints they are?
Yes. Give me an investigation check. A natural 1?
What kind of footprints are they?
A really big grub. Someone has enlarged a goblin, and it tromped through this area. There
Wait.
are goblins ahead.
Everyone, Big problem. Grubs see these feet before. This is no ordinary footprint. Actually, Grub not know what that mean. This no normal footprint. This is a big goblin. There's a big goblin up there.
Mm-hmm.
Then we will have to kill it.
Really,
How do you
Grub?
fight big gobbo? Even small gobbo, very scary.
These footprints look to me like those of a dragon's.
No, monk man not know. Grub no. Grub see many gobbo before. That's a big gobbo.
Well then,
You know what they call big gobbo? Is called El Goblino. Very
I feel
scary.
like we may be meeting big men anyways, so your guess is probably not too far off the mark.
Off mark? Guessed? Okay. I think he agree. Yeah, big gobbo ahead. Be real careful, friends.
Can we slowly approach the cave entrance?
Yes, you can.
How far, are
When-
we at the cave entrance? How far
No.
are we?
You are several hundred feet from the cave entrance as you enter into this area where the tree line kind of ends, and there's a clearing. There's some trees and bushes and things growing up, but they're all kind of low. And you can see a cave in a distance and two hill giants hanging about. There's a large stack of rocks between the two of them, and they are throwing them. They are playing some sort of giant rock throwing game. Hopefully you can see the map. It'll take a while to resolve because they're big files.
See? Grub tell you. Big gobbo over there.
Yes,
Grub-
I thought that might be the case.
And
Grub
you guys,
Grub know better now? Grub won't shout at these ones. Grub promise.
you can see these large goblins have a pile of rocks between them, and they're throwing them this way. And you can see a few of them scattered over here in the water and around whatever it is that they're throwing at. So,
Interesting.
why don't you guys discuss your plan? You're actually just off screen at the edge of the forest.
To the
that
south?
is the forest line to the south.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
Okay. They way too big to hit with stick, so Grub out of idea.
I wonder. I don't think we can blockade the Dragon Cave entrance when they are so close. I think they will notice and come attack us. We either need to sneak inside the Dragon entrance, or we need to deal with the giants first.
Sneaking inside with them outside sounds quite scary. They trap us in the cave. Who knows what we're going to be backed up against in there?
Yes, I think the best thing would be to deal with them outside first. They don't know that we're here, so we could dig some holes.
We could do that, but you have spoken wisdom. They don't know that we're here. So we can get in, get out, and no one will ever be the wiser.
We have
But-
no idea what lies beyond the cave's entrance, though. There could be loud creatures in there that will alert the giants.
There could also be nothing but treasure inside.
That's true. In one reality, we get treasure. In the other reality, we die. And seeing as how we have no way to know which is true, it's a risk I prefer not to take.
I can see that one of them is walking around. We need to be careful. I think we should hide away in a bush while we're discussing this.
Yeah, we're off screen right now.
Yeah,
No.
you can be hiding in a bush. You are all.
No, well, if we watch them for a while, maybe there are designated paths that they take on guard or on watch. As much as I hate to
Fun.
say it, the
Fun,
holes
fun.
for the dragon worked very well. We could set up a trap, have one fall in, and then kill him before dealing with his friend.
Wait.
I
these
actually
are really big.
I really liked the idea you had with felling trees. We could also use that in combination of
tree
the
idea.
hole. So we have it fall in the hole and then fall trees on top of it so it can't get out. Then light everything on fire and watch the giant burn and suffocate.
Well, that would be
I'm very-
magnificent. I don't think we have the material or the time to begin cutting down trees here.
I'm so
definitely hear
smart.
what-
They're too big to hit with stick, so we dropped even bigger stick on them.
I think we watch their sentry paths. We dig a hole using your magics, and then when one falls in, we kill him, and then we deal with him, hopefully before his friend gets there, and then we deal with his friend next.
But we not strong enough to kill even one big man.
I think we can kill one big man.
Really?
We just killed a dragon, of course.
Vaughn, have I taught you nothing in watching for weaknesses from standing watch? These giants, they are not taking patrols. They are playing throw the ball and fetch it.
Yeah.
So,
Well, if they're playing throw the ball and fetch it, we can merely create a hole between here and the ball, watch it fall in, and kill him.
Wait.
I just had an even better idea. If it goes close enough to the river, and I make a deep enough hole, and we can make water fill the hole, we can drown the giant before it gets up.
Sounds like some very complicated, what's the medieval term for civil engineering?
There was none.
Yeah. I don't know if we can engage in this level of...
Okay, just as long as
terrain
there is a
destruction.
hole, that will do.
Yes, we'll put a
Wait.
hole between the ball and them. We'll watch him tumble in, and then we'll
Wait.
kill him as he's stuck in the hole.
Fight man.
Yeah.
Fight man.
What's up?
If we put hole where ball is, what happened when ball come?
Well, the ball will fall in the hole.
No ball fall on us.
We put hole where. What?
We can hide behind
What?
trees so that we don't get hit by the rocks.
Big man throw ball. We put hole where ball come to us. No good.
Well, just make sure we don't get hit by the ball. It's okay, Grub.
wait, I think Grub brings up a good point, though. How will we dig a hole if the giants are throwing balls towards our hole digging?
Well, I mean, I'm assuming that on top of that cliff, there should be a canopy of trees where they can't really see the whole path beneath it, right?
No, this area is wide open, and these guys are huge. They can see over this entire ground over here.
Oh, so
I-
there is no canopy of trees anymore. These are...
Right. That was the
Um,
first thing. I just-
While we were resting, I reflected and increased I grew as a person, and I can now impersonate voices really well. I have a good idea of how they speak, and I could pretend to be the other one, or at least one of its kind, and say, I threw it so far, and make it walk in that direction, and it will be impressed that I threw the rock so far, and thus it will fall into the hole.
Think that real dumb, man. You don't sound like big man.
I can.
Really?
Me's now a troll. See?
Oh.
I sound just like them.
He did it. He can do it. He's a magic man.
Incredible. Do we think, though, that the giants speak our language?
Ah,
Fantastic question. Do giants speak common?
is that insight?
Also, is this even right hole? Aren't we supposed to go to other hole? Or is this the hole we want?
Is that insight to know if I think, or history to know if I think I can speak?
That's a history check for you.
Grub is gonna do an insight check to see, or wait, what's the kind of check that I need to do to determine if Grub thinks it's the right hole or not?
Just a D2.
All right.
Yeah, you think it's the right hole.
Grub thinks this is right hole.
Eidolon, you'll know that giants have their own language. Some of them might speak the common tongue, but usually they will just speak giant to one another. Now, this brings up a good question. What do you know about giants? Does one person in the party, the most knowledgeable person in the party, want to roll me a nature check to see what you might have picked up about hill giants?
Definitely Grub. Grub is big talk to tree, so Grub know much about tree.
Let's see what the trees have told you about hill giants.
Grub know giant is very big.
That is right, Grub. Giants are very big. Yes. Okay, cool. That is that mechanic.
Koibu, I swear there's a I'm telling you, Roll20 has a bias. If it's the last thing I
plugin.
do, I will
In a
fucking prove
plugin
this.
for Chrome, there is one that will track all of the stats that you roll in Roll20 so you can check up on this shit. There's an add-on, an extension.
All right, I'll look for it.
Well, Vaughn, since your main concern was that you feared there may be a loud enemy in the caves, How about this? I'll sneak past to the cave. Maybe in one world there's nothing in it, and then I just simply signal you all to sneak on in. Some days there's a enemy, and then I'll make a signal that there's an enemy, in which case we will actually have to deal with the giants. How's that?
That is true. The cave could be fairly small. It doesn't necessarily need to be massive with lots of networks.
Yeah, we could try that then, sure.
Okay.
What we
I'm
do?
going to make my way to this map then.
To the map? What do you mean to the
Yeah, to the south part of the map.
I
Since we're
actually
further
think
south,
that we
that's
could
right.
all, like, they seem to vary periodically, only go when they're throwing their rocks, so we should be able to find a good time frame where we can all get close to the side of the cave.
Yes.
There's no reason for us to be, like, this far south.
Right. We just have to make sure not to go in while they're going to fetch the things. Have I noticed like how many balls they throw before they go fetch?
Yeah, they seem to have 6 large rocks that they throw, and then one of them goes to pick them up and come back. Sometimes that one comes back with 7, and then they throw 7, and then they come back with 6 or whatever. They're not perfect creatures, but you can count the number of rocks they bring back with them.
Oh wait, Grub
No
remembers something real important.
What's up, Grub?
So Grub can tell trees, and then trees make us not sound, and then we just go in.
Okay.
Like,
Not sound, but not invisible.
well, how do grubs think? So, like, you know how like when you walk by someone, they go, "Hey, what you doing?" So
Yeah.
now Grub asks Tree to do this, and then that not happen. They don't even notice, and Grub can do that for everyone. So maybe we just wait till giant men asleep, and then Grub does this, and we walk in, and then we walk out.
Wait, if they are asleep, we don't need to do that.
No, we do double, so that way there's double chance.
But we don't want to go into the caveman's cave right now. We want to go into the dragon cave, so I don't think we need to do that right now.
What? But what? Why fight Giant Man when we don't have to fight Giant Man?
We're not going to fight him. We're going to sneak inside the cave and see if there's anything inside.
Okay, but Grub have thing to do that with.
Okay, how about we do that and then we sneak in?
Yeah, we just walk in.
Great. Excellent plan, Grub. Let's do it.
Okay, one problem.
Yes?
Can only do this for how many times? Grub holds up 3 fingers and says 1 hour.
That is plenty of time.
Okay, so we do that then?
Yes, cast your spell right when they are about to come back with the rocks, and then we will hide behind this, I point to the right, this cliff side will give us cover as we sneak in.
Okay, yeah, you tell Grub when Grub do it, and then Grub asks Tree.
Right,
And then it
I'll move
happens.
over here, and then just kind of back in. We're just going to move in a straight line, pretty much, along the cliff wall.
Okay, so tell me the conditions under which you will move along.
Okay, here's the plan. The giant is coming back with the rocks. Grub cast a spell, and then we head out while the giant is heading back.
All right, let's get the whole party over next to Zai. And why don't we take our first break? And when we come back from break, we will enact the plan, the great plan.
All right, one sec. And
Sure.
Wait, are we starting? Have we already started yet?
yes.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Empires of Arcadia. Let's enact the plan. All right. The party has gathered together next to Zai. They are going to cast Pass Without a Trace. And then you're going to try and stealth past the giants when one of them is on its way back with the big rocks. All right. So we'll just wait for a convenient time when the next giant goes to grab some rocks as the sun is going down. And Grub.
Huh?
Grub,
Huh?
Grub.
Huh?
Grub without a trace.
Oh. Hold on. Hey. It's talking to a plant. Hey, you have to make us real quiet. Don't say a thing, okay? You keep secret and Grub not tell what Grub know about you, plant. Grub have some real dirt on you.
The wind blows through the leaves of the palm frond, which kind of sway for a moment and then get really still, as if the plant is saying, shh.
You see, in art and dream, may you proceed with abandon. In life, may you proceed with balance and stealth, I say as I start moving forward.
Excellent. The party's going to try and sneak past
He's
these
so
giants.
cool.
I need you all to make me stealth checks. You have +10 to this roll. And ooh, so that's a 29 for Eidolon, a 27 for Grub, a 15 for Vaughn.
God damn it.
15 is still high. We're fine. Chill.
And
the world is my roll 20.
it's the tab with the music coming from it.
Disaster.
I cease to
You've closed
exist.
it, actually. You're not even in game.
Jesus.
That's it.
Okay, so add 20 to that. 34.
Woo! Okay. So the question is, does 15 beat the giant's passive perception? We're going to find out. So you are going to cut across when the giant starts walking back, right?
Yeah, when it's past the area, obviously.
Right. So about where it is right now is the time that you guys would move out?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Sure.
Okay. The giant has 40 feet of movement and can make this movement of 140 feet. It's uphill. He's maybe going a little bit more slowly. Let's call it 20 feet of movement. That'll take him 7 rounds to get there. You guys are moving at half of 25, and you've got 210 feet. So by the time you get to where you need to go, the giant will have already been back to his spot and turned around. But let's see if you can do it. Super on that die and a 5 on that die. The giants do not see you as you slip from one bush to another. The plants sort of bending with the wind to kind of lean with you as you walk and kind of cover your trace, and then scraping the ground to obscure your footprints. And before you know it, you've made it inside the cave. The shadows are coming from the west, which means they're coming this direction. And once you're within the line of shadow from that cave, you cannot be seen from the outside. However, it is dark in here, and unless you have some sort of light source, everyone except for Grub is going to be having a hard time seeing anything.
I can
Grub can
cast
see
light.
everything.
So Grub, you can see a bit.
Hi, Grub can see everything.
What
Grub
about the
have
rest of you?
Grub have gobbo vision.
I lower my voice a bit since we're in a cave and it echoes. So we don't want to light up something until we're a little bit in. Everything look okay, Grub?
Yes, let's have Grub guide us.
Grub, good guide. Grub. So Grub's what? Okay, so like, am I just gonna move my character?
I don't know. I have no. How do you want to navigate this issue?
We could have everybody hold hands with Grub in the front, and he will lead us and let us know if there's anything. Then we get further in without making a light. Because if I make a light right now, everybody can see us.
Grub could go ahead. If here, Grub tell you all idea. Grub can turn into smaller Grub, and then smaller Grub can go in and see what's there. But problem is, Grub only do this 2 times, and then Grub have to sit for a while and think. So if Grub uses this once, we know what's there, but then Grub can't grub. Only one more Grub.
I see. I do not think that will be necessary.
Same.
I think holding hands and having you lead us just a few feet in, and then lighting up a torch will do.
I mean, if want to know what's in cave, Grub can tell.
When we run into what is in the cave, we will just punch it. And it
You
will
are
work.
you are simply your concentration is too valuable for us to use it on this grub. We want you to be ready for combat.
Oh, Grub liked that idea. Okay, let's do. So Grub goes to the front,
Mm-hmm.
and everyone will hold hands.
All right. Everybody holds hands. Alrighty. And then you will walk forward, leading them. Yeah?
Very
So the whole
gradually.
party will do
and
that.
we're still stealth.
Right. That's a concentration up to an hour to here.
Yes.
You can keep on moving all the way up to here,
Mhm.
and it is nice and clear. And you find there's a small little pocket here
Mhm.
where there's like a room with nothing in it, seemingly. The rest of the party can't see this at all.
Grub,
But you can.
anything. I mean, I don't even. If I roll perception, I have to beat my own 20. So just like what's there with 20 perception?
There's nothing. It seems like an empty chamber.
It's. Can I run an investigation check to see if there might be anything weird in there?
Yeah. No. It's just this uneven ground, some soft, silty soil pushed up against the walls, a scraggly roof that dips down somewhat in the middle, weird outcroppings and crevices. It just looks like a part of the cave.
I think this is a good spot for me to cast light, and I'll make the light up in the ceiling.
Wait. Why not we do same thing we do already? This working so far.
Grub, how far can you see into this cave?
Really far.
Okay, Grub. Eidolon, if something happens, you need to be ready to light that torch immediately so that we can help if we need to fight.
Wait.
Yes.
Or Grub can go ahead, very quiet like, and then Grub come back.
And we just stand here in the darkness, Grub?
Yeah, stand in
I
dark.
think that is too dangerous. If
Can't do that,
something
Grub.
ambushes us, like if something lives in here, we see no light. It can probably already see in the dark.
Okay,
We are
then
at a
hold
massive
Gobbo hand and we
disadvantage.
keep going. Trust Gobbo. Gobbo see everything.
How many more rooms do you see in here? How big is the cave?
Pretty big. Down there is just hallway.
I don't believe that there is any advantage in not lighting a torch now, because
Yeah.
everyone in here can see.
Yes.
What? No.
If something
Gobbo
lives
tell
in
you.
the cave, it would already be able to see in here.
As
No.
ancient proverbs say, if live in world of darkness, can see in darkness.
What?
I agree.
You want to tell everyone in cave we hear? Right now, no one know.
I will
Only
keep
Grub
the
know.
light very dim.
What?
What? No. Grub can keep going, and then trust Grub.
We are more
Okay,
like.
Rob. Fine. I trust my companion. Lead us onward.
We be
Okay.
very quiet.
Okay,
Just-
lead
just
us
be
on.
the readies is.
I am ready.
Eidolon.
All right, so the party's still all holding hands.
Yeah. So, Grub's going very slow and looking everywhere.
All right. You guys are plunged into pitch blackness.
As soon as something is there, Grub will stop if he sees anything.
There's something there.
Okay.
Wait, it was just a drip of water. Never mind.
Go. Grub sees. Oh, never mind. Keep trust Grub. Okay. Grub, see direction, left, right. Big hallway, either way.
I try to discern. Is the entrance we came in the only entrance? Is there any other? Is there like? Can I feel
would
the
you
air
discern-
moving through the cave?
Make me a. Is that nature? I think that's perception to see if you can feel the wind blowing one way or the other. Oh, it is still. It's very still. This cave does not have another exit. At least it doesn't have another exit that is not sealed currently. It might have like a door or something or blocked something, but there's currently no trail of air all the way through.
Very good. I think the
and
only
also very
entrance.
bad. We need to be careful we don't get stuck in here with something trapping us at the entrance.
Yes.
Grub,
Wait, you're gonna go shower? If we're gonna have a movie? Yeah.
Grub, this path that we've been taking so far, is it a path that the dragon would take?
Oh, wait. Well, this it looks like really small, Koibu, but how big is it actually, like in diameter?
It's actually quite narrow. Also, you got really loud for me all of a sudden.
Your mic
Oh,
just
really?
boosted a ton.
Yeah.
That shouldn't have happened. It's my volume didn't change.
I think it's okay now.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
That
fine.
was
so
just a
weird.
weird moment.
Yeah, it's super
this
weird.
is a tight corridor, and when you look upon the walls, you can see long scrape marks, and when you look at the ground, you can see claw marks. The dragon does indeed come this way, but it is a tight fit for the dragon. You can see where it breaks bits of the wall off, where its scales kind of chip off and fall, and you'll find small little bits of dragon scale at your feet if you look closely enough.
So this is big enough to fit a young dragon through?
The dragon that you fought, yes,
Okay.
if it squeezes.
But it's quite small.
It's 10 feet wide.
I think we continue going in like we're doing now.
Okay, you want to go left or right?
Go the
Right.
larger path, the one where the dragon would take.
Larger path is right.
Then right.
Okay, we go that way.
All right, at this point,
Okay.
I will need the whole party to make me stealth checks again. You still have your +10, but I'll need new checks because you're going through the cave, which is very different than trekking through the jungle.
Christ. I'm a big guy.
For you?
Yeah. You're a big guy. You got all these big weapons. You turn to look at something, and it
I got a
clangs
great sword
against the
and a
wall.
halberd, okay? I can't.
Yeah. Where's my big dice? All right.
30.
Go ahead, Grub.
Does Grub notice my nat 1? Like, as we're walking through, my halberd must be, like, scraping or bumping on, like, corridors as I turn around or something.
Oh my god,
It
you
is
rolled a
very
1.
quiet in here, and so every noise that any of you makes is glaringly obvious to everyone, and you are the noisiest person in the party. It's hard to tell if anyone else is going to notice it, but you can hear it.
Can Grub roll if he notices or something?
Well, of course you hear him. You're right next to him.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, fight man. Why are you so loud?
Grub,
Can
I
you
don't like
chill?
to stumble around in the dark.
Yeah, but you loud even when Grub tell Tree not to make you loud. So Tree try real hard and you still too damn loud. We keep going or you want to be loud?
Maybe trees don't keep secrets as well as you think they do, Grub. I'm sorry.
No, they tell real good secret. We keep going? Up
We
to
keep
you,
going.
fight man.
Yeah, keep
Okay.
going.
This is when you hear this sort of hyena-like sickening laughter, which turns into a high-pitched screech coming from directly in the path in front of you all.
Probably time for light.
Light.
And I think with this, we're going to roll initiative. So who has not rolled initiative for the party yet?
I haven't for a while.
Let's do you then.
All right.
You will roll 1 initiative, and one of the monsters will roll 1 initiative. All right, the party will go first. You hear this.
Are we doing 5e rolls because we go last, sadly?
Yes, thank you.
Wait, what?
I crit fail my initiative, so we go last.
Oh, okay.
And what is the movement of these creatures? They have only 30 movement speed.
Should we not be able to see now that I've cast light?
You guys have not had a turn yet. The monsters went first.
Wait, really? Because so they got alerted. Okay, I believe you. Whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. We rolled some perception, some stealth checks, and then we rolled initiative. It's usually
Stealth
how
check
these things
fails,
go.
and then there's no time in between.
Okay, when we do a stealth check, it's not like a stealth check represents a roll over a period of time. So that stealth check encompasses everything from when you guys first walked into here until, you would have made it to the end. We made it at a point where it was optimal for you were in an optimal position to have the encounter, as it makes sense from a DM's point of view. But it's not like the loud noise is occurring at the time the one is rolled, if that makes sense. Like, that's your stealth on average over the period of time that you're traveling. Does that make sense?
Yeah, what I thought was like as soon as like Zizaran was alerted, he cast the light spell, which is what I thought that should have gone
Right,
off
and he
before,
was
but yeah.
alerted by the loud shrieking,
Mhm.
which is the indication that battle's starting, and someone has to go first, right? No one has a ready to action, so whoever wins initiative goes first, which is the point of initiative, and the monster's won.
Mhm.
So on your turn, you can cast light.
Sounds good.
Party's turn.
I cast light.
On what? In the area or on a specific item?
Can I cast it in the
Either.
ceiling?
Yeah, you can just cast it just in the air around you, totally.
I'll message you. Alright.
I will create a light object for us to play with. Ta-da! Can you all see that?
Oh yeah.
Perfect.
Yes, although is that only how far it goes?
I'm looking up the diameter right now, but I think it's only 30 feet of light. It's only 20 feet of light. Oh, 20 and 20. Okay. So it should be... It'll be a little bit bigger. There you go. And if it's casting on him in the area, then we'll put it right there. I think that is the light radius. Perfect. Anyone else want to go?
Yeah. Grub transforms into a giant Todd. Giant Toad. Toad. Giant
Oh,
Toad.
Todd.
Yeah.
Giant Toad. All right.
Giant Toad.
Ribbit. I need you to roll me 6d10 plus 6 for HP.
Hell yeah. 60, 10 plus 6?
Plus 6.
Hold on. Are you leaving? Or...
45, not bad.
Points. Not bad at all. All right, here you go, Giant Toad. Any actions for the Giant
Can
Toad?
I move my light further up towards the where we heard the animals?
Where
No.
we heard them from the left or the right? Because I might do a move action too.
It's a tunnel, so it just echoes everywhere. Direction is almost impossible to tell in a tunnel like this.
Was I able
Taking
to
a
move the
guess.
light?
No, light can be cast either on an object or just into an area. You cast it into an area, so it cannot be moved. It just fills the area. Should have cast it on an object.
Check my messages.
Messages.
Right. Yeah.
Yep. So even where I am right now, I have no idea where they are.
Oh, you don't have vision from the toad, do you?
Yeah, but the toad would have
There
vision.
you
I
go. The
would
toad. Yeah. The vision just an update in game.
Oh,
Can
okay,
you see
so
now?
I'm gonna take a move action over here, and I am going. Finally, Koibu. The hunter becomes the hunted, as I bite and grapple my opponent.
You bite and oh yes.
Yes. Yes.
All right, buddy.
Yes.
Do it.
I don't know what I'm doing. Hang on. Okay. Melee attack. What the fuck? Okay. Target is grapple. Okay. Let's just see if I land the attack first. So, can I use my toad attack?
Yeah. Do it. Bite him.
How?
Click on the toad.
Clicking
Click
on the toad.
actions in the upper left-hand corner.
Toad action.
It should
Bite.
bite. That'll roll it. 22 to hit. You bite the Ravager.
Yes.
Roll me some damage.
Okay, so damage is kind of complicated. It says, so there's 2 damage rolls. So there's a hit, which is 1d10 plus 2, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and that's piercing damage.
And then there's another D10 poison damage. So 2d10 plus 2.
Okay, 2d10 plus 2.
Or you can just click the attack text right next to the 22 that you had rolled. Either
that was
one
good.
is fine. You have bitten this creature. It is adjacent to you, and it is grappled.
And now,
Can
I
you
wanna
drag it
eat
in? Can you drag it into the light?
No, Grub eats. Grub hungry.
You can swallow next round. It's a separate action.
Is it really?
Oh, no, it's not. No.
It's
the
not,
toad makes
no.
one bite attack against a medium or smaller target that it is grappling. If the attack hits, then the target is swallowed. Yeah. So swallow is a separate attack on your second round.
Wait. Makes one bite attack against a medium or smaller target that it is grappling. If
Right.
the attack hits, the target is swallowed and the grapple ends.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you bite him this round. Next round, you like bite him again and swallow him down.
Like he's grappled right now. Okay.
Like he's grappled right now.
Got it. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So, Grub has done all of his stuff.
Oh, Grub, how many enemies are there? We can't
Oh!
see.
Wait. Ribbit.
Ah,
Ribbit.
okay. I'm going.
Ribbit.
Okay, great. I use the ribbiting as a way to like kind of guide my way there.
Mhm.
Okay, so I make it the way here is. Do I have any way to get to the enemy? I can like vaguely see a huge toad in the way.
Well, there's a huge ass toad in the way. It's kind of a problem. How would you navigate a large toad blocking your path, filling up the entire 10-foot wide section or near to it? Might not
Grub,
run.
move away! Give us some room.
Okay, Grub still has a little bit of movement, so can you take a... What happens if you move a grapple thing with you?
You
What
move at
happens?
half speed.
Okay, so I had 5... How much can I... I can move 5 more feet. So I'm going to move here to this middle tile out here. And I'll bring the guy with me.
You can only go 2.5 feet.
Yeah, 2.5. So I'm gonna
Can
go
he
So if
open
you're
his
here,
mouth?
You can go to here.
Okay,
That's
I mean, that's
2.5 feet.
a little
Can-
bit better. And
Can
I
he
wanna
keep his
drag-
mouth open so we can attack it?
I want to drag the little dude with me towards Zai.
Perfect.
Mhm.
Okay, I'll take that opportunity to go through the north side. I'll like squeeze through.
Sure. Let's see. Do you have the move? Oh, you've got a shit ton of movement, don't you?
Yeah, I still have 10 feet left. I'll even
Perfect.
try to flank this guy.
Yes, I was gonna say squeezing takes double movement to move through, which you have enough movement to get on through, and you are now
Nice.
flanking him.
Oh, then here's probably the best I could. Oh, there. Okay.
That spot's perfect. Yeah. You have
Okay,
50
great.
feet of movement, right?
Yeah.
Perfect then.
And then I will attack with my quarterstaff.
Blah.
That's an advantage since he's restrained. For
Yes,
5.
it is. 17 will hit for 5 points of damage. The
And
Ravager gets whapped on the back.
All right, I follow that up with a punch. A very
critical
critical
hit.
punch. Right at the back of its head.
6 points of damage. The Ravager's near to unconscious. Vaughn.
Whoops, hold on, let me check my movement. So this is 20. I can't really see anything. I can't like
Yeah.
attack through the toad. I'm just kind of like
It's
stuck
so
back.
dark.
Yeah, I will.
Ribbit.
Already an attack action.
Mm-hmm.
No, I won't actually. I'll just ready dodge.
Okay, you
Ribbit.
dodge.
Ribbit.
Eidolon, did you have anything else you wanted to do other than light up the place right around you?
I don't think. Well, I'll move up slightly.
Okay.
Ribbit.
Thankfully, light is only a cantrip. You can just cast it next round.
The toad looks very concerned.
Can I cast 2 cantrips?
No. If one of them has a bonus action casting cost, then yes.
Okay,
A bonus
I'm
action and
going
cantrip.
to. I'm going to use patient defense. I can't see anything, but I'm going to use it anyways.
Okay. You take the dodge action as a bonus action on your turn. Perfect. So let's talk about Ravagers. What are these creatures? Ravagers are about 5.5 feet tall. They've got a slicked back hair that's almost feather-like, and instead of like hands, they've got these long stabbing claw things. They've got like an opposable digit down below for holding little things. And they make 2 attacks per round with their long-ass claws. So you can't really see it, but there is a creature that moves right up behind you, Zai, a Ravager, and it will
Ribbit.
slice at you.
Ribbit.
The enemy in front of you, I guess, is not threatening you, so you're not being flanked. But it will make 4 scythe attacks at you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow.
Holy shit!
2 natural ones, a
Jesus.
15.
Oh, that's
You got-
nice. I dodge all of it.
The 23?
That's a 17. I'm dodging.
Yes, but he has advantage because you cannot see him. He is attacking from an unseen position.
Oh, nuts.
So
Okay.
the advantage and disadvantage cancel, and the last one
Wait,
will hit you for 9
He rolled
points
2
of
natural
damage.
ones. Can he claw his own eyes out?
No, no one's that dumb. But he might make a saving throw and passes it, so nothing bad happens, unfortunately. Coming around from the other side are more Ravagers.
Ribbit!
This one comes up to Vaughn. This one's going to come up to Vaughn as well. And this one is going to come down to Eidolon.
The first one that comes up to me, I should be able to attack it.
Yes.
Noof.
Swing and a miss.
Nope. Okay. Do I get my bonus, my halberd butt, right? It's a 10.
No, because that's a bonus action, which you only get on your turn.
The bonus action. Oh,
Right.
that is a.
Bonus
Oh no, you're
action's
right.
not a
You're right. Yep,
reaction.
you're right. You're right. Yep. Okay. Just kidding.
Alright. So the first one that comes up to you, let me just get my dice out for the good old feel. We'll make 4 attacks against you. A 11, a 20, a 9, and a 16.
And if I'm taking a dodge here, are those all at disadvantage or?
They are at disadvantage. So would the 16 or the 20 have hit you?
The 16 and the 20 would have, yes.
Okay, I will re-roll each of them. What about a 17?
Yes.
That'll hit. Of course it will. Perfect. So you will get hit twice,
Okay.
taking 6 plus 6 damage for 12. The second Ravager also attacks you, and it makes all of its attacks at disadvantage. We have a 13 as the highest roll. Will that hit?
No.
All right, they all miss. And against Eidolon, buddy,
Ooh.
4 Ravager attacks are coming at you. Takes 2 attacks with each arm. A natural 1, a natural 1, a natural 4, and a 10. So does a 15 hit you?
Claws his
Yes.
own eyes out?
You will take 9 points of damage, and it will make a saving throw to see if it claws its own eye out. And rolls a natural 20, totally passing a saving throw. Doesn't worry in the slightest. The one inside the mouth of the giant toad is going to try and make an escape check, which is going to be... escape is athletics or acrobatics? Maybe?
It has to. I remember it was a pain in the ass for me to get out of grapple, so let me check. It was like 20 full actions. It took my entire rest of my character's life. Like,
So it needs an acrobatics check to get out. DC 13, which it does not pass. It is still stuck inside your maw. It is the party's turn. Zai, there's definitely one behind you in the darkness clawing at your back.
If I can, from my position, I can see 3 of the enemies. If I use burning hands, will that make enough light for my friends to also fight?
Ooh. If for this one round, it will illuminate the area well enough for everyone else to see. Yes.
Okay. I tried to hit the 3 enemies that I can see with burning hands.
All right. The range of Burning Hands is a 15-foot cone. So this guy is out of range, but you could hit these. Well, you could hit a lot of people with that. I don't know if you can only hit the people you want. Let me give you a tool to help you do that. Where's my Faster Casters FX? All right, so we
There's
want...
something behind me. Can someone throw some light over here?
I am about to. I am about to make a lot of light.
Okay.
You will be able to control that cone now, and anything inside that cone is what you touch. If you hold Alt while you drag it around, it won't snap to the grid automatically. So you can see that it's going to be a difficult shot.
Can I... Does that mean that I can hit the toad?
Yeah, you can totally hit the toad.
what? I mean,
Yeah.
Ribbit?
That'll hit the 2 Ravagers and the toad
Wait.
if
Just
you
hit
want
the-
to get. If you want to.
No.
Oh, but it won't hit the thing inside the toad?
No, the thing is on the other side of the toad.
Oh, then I will hit like this.
All right,
Damn it.
you're gonna hit those 2 Ravagers.
Yes.
Got it. Throw up a Burning Hands, which will create temporary light over here. Can you now see your stuff, Zai? Yeah, now you can see. Perfect.
Yeah, that's cool. All right.
And DC 14 Dexterity save for you guys. They... 1 passes and 1 fails. So the one close to you passes and will take half of 9, which is only 4. And the one far from you will take the whole 9 damage. Perfect. Next person in the party.
Grub will take a swallow action against the do a big gulp right into the okay, well Grub might miss.
I think Grub is going to miss. You will have advantage because he is grappled.
Yeah.
So you
Okay.
roll an 11 against his AC of 14.
Grub is going to do
Oh,
a
Grub is inspired.
No, I didn't use inspiration there though. Even if I had, it would have been I was already at advantage.
Ooh. Actually, while you're thinking about this, Eidolon, I want you to roll me a 1d20, buddy. And on a natural 1, it's a wild surge time.
Nope.
I keep forgetting about your wild surges and your spells. I gotta remember to do this more often. Oh, next time. I'm gonna hit you one of these days.
With the corridor lit up, I'm going to smack the
Wait.
guy in front of me with the quarterstaff. The Ravager.
Okay.
Wait, can nice things happen on a wild surge?
Yeah, good things
Yeah.
and bad things.
Mostly
All sorts
bad.
of fun stuff. Mostly good.
For the
Don't
DM.
discourage him, Devin. These are great things. We want to see them happen.
It's like fireballs that wipe out the whole party and shit.
And all the enemies.
Yeah, yeah, they also die. Yeah.
All right. 6
Um,
damage to the guy not in the frog or the guy in the frog?
It's not the guy.
Not the guy. All right.
So that I can step back and
That'll provoke an attack of opportunity, right?
I'll link you my mobile feat.
When
Make
you...
a melee attack against the creature, you don't provoke opportunity attacks from that creature for the rest of the turn.
Wow, okay, never
Whoa,
mind.
that's cool.
Oh, and I'll take advantage of this guy in the mouth. I'll try to finish it with a punch. Let's see, unarmed strike.
21 will
With
hit.
advantage.
Yep, 7.
Zai
And that
decks
will
the frog.
kill the Ravager.
Woo!
I-
Let's go,
Okay.
Monk.
As,
I'm gonna
as-
So-
squeeze past the toad again,
Wait,
and phew. I guess this is
Wait.
the best I can do.
so Grub is going to take the special toad action and jump. Boing, blam. Not there, like right there.
Grub, I'm going to
Grub,
need help.
Make me a wisdom check.
Wait, why?
Make me a wisdom check, Grub.
Okay, I'm doing it. Hang on.
DC 14. Okay. At the last minute, you realize, shit, this is a cave. If I jump 20 feet in the air, I'm going to stab my head on a stalactite and I might cause a cave in. At the very least, I'm going to do significant damage to myself. Don't jump that high in this cave.
Wait, but Grub doesn't. It's not a pure. It's up to that much. So Grub.
Sure,
just
but you
jumps
want to
enough-
jump over people's heads, and you're a giant toad, right? So you need to jump more than 6 feet in the air, plus your toad body on top of that, and that's if you're barely clearing their heads. You're gonna hit the ceiling. It's not that big of a cave.
All right, Grub.
I'm
is,
sorry, Grub. I'm
it's-
sorry.
That's gonna be such a cool play, man. All right, Grub can only move here because I can't move through people because I'm too big, right?
You're just too big.
Yeah. All right, I'm stuck. I'm stuck here. Okay, can't do anything.
All right.
I believe I have an attack.
Yes.
Moving here doesn't give me like a flank on the bottom guy, right?
Nope.
Okay. In that case, I'll just stay put. I will attack the guy above, the one on top, with my halberd to hit. Ooh,
Oh god, another critical miss.
God damn.
insane.
Can he roll a one to? Can he roll to see if he claws his eyes out?
Nope. I think that misses as well. The 11.
Only if he rolls 2 in a row. Miss as well.
Okay.
The weapons are not very good in the tight quarters of this cave.
Yeah, I guess. All right, I'm done.
That is the whole party's turn. It is time for the Ravagers. This first Ravager will close with the Giant Toad and make 4 attacks against you. Giant Toad AC is 11. All 4 attacks will hit.
What the fuck?
They rolled a 16, 18, 19,
Wow.
21. That's pretty good. And you will take 4d6 plus 12 damage.
Uh-oh.
That's a fireball, dude.
Well, he hit with 4 attacks. It's tough. 10, 13, and 12 is 25 onto the giant toad. Rip it away, half your HP.
So I've got a quick question. Is lighting a torch a full action or is it just an item interaction?
It is a full action.
Okay.
In fact, actually, I think lighting a torch is probably going to be a multi-round action because you got to pull it out. Flint and steel is a bitch to do. In 5e, they simplify it a lot, but I think we're going to have a torch lighting be multi-round.
Okay.
All right. That is that Ravager on the side. This one here between the two of you is presently flanked. Does not enjoy that, so it'll move to this spot, provoking an attack of opportunity from Zai.
I'll take it. I'll try to keep it on me by attacking it with a quarterstaff.
13 will... Actually, you have a 23 as it moves away, so you will hit for 7. But now that it's comfortably over here, it'll attack Eidolon 4 times with a 7, an 8, 15, and a 20. So 2 more hits on the sorcerer for 12 more points of damage.
I'm okay.
Once those front lines get opened up, the sorcerer is in real trouble. And the last 2, one will turn off onto the monk, the other will stay on Vaughn. So against the monk, we have 2 natural 20s, a 12 and a 15. So you will take 4d6 plus 6 damage. 9 and 8 is 17, and 6 is 23.
Oh, right.
Natural 20s.
Okay. It
And
slices me real good.
Oh
are
my
you,
god.
Are you unconscious?
Yes.
Uh-oh. And then the other one against Vaughn is a 7, an 8, an 11, and a 16.
16 hits.
You will take 3, and 3 is 6 damage. And it is the party's turn.
I would like
Things
to
are not
make
looking
the
so good.
argument that part of the Ravager that I hit would still be slightly on fire, showing us some vision. Because it did not meet the saving throw. It is, in fact, burning. Enough for some light.
All right. I will dim the light significantly, but leave it up.
Thank you.
Because it's just a small Ravager burn. There we go. Okay. Everybody in the party gets to go.
The toad will try to toad the left guy.
Okay.
So
Toad away.
hopefully it works. So we're pretty. All right,
22 is a
nice.
hit. You bite and grapple the creature for 8 points of damage. Excellent.
I think
Okay.
I can hit
Here's
the...
my big play here. I'm going to use inspiration on the death saving throw.
You sure you want to do that before the rest of the party takes their turn?
I think that's the best time to do it.
Okay,
Really?
go for it. Inspiration.
Inspiration, death saving throw, let's go.
Okay,
18.
nice try. I see what you're doing there. Vaughn.
Whew. All right. Inspiration means you take it at advantage, right?
Yes.
Okay,
But
we're
only
gonna
one
do-
attack.
Only one attack.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to go for a big meme here. The bottom guy, I'm going to use my inspiration, and I'm going to Great Weapon Master attack this bottom guy, okay?
Okay. Minus 5 to the attack roll. Advantage.
Have
Plus 10 to
advantage.
damage.
Yep.
You hit him.
13? That hits?
Yes.
Okay. So then...
No, I'm sorry. Oh, I forgot about the minus 5. No, 14 is the creature's AC.
Ugh.
Koibu,
Oh.
Koibu, why would you say that?
Because I thought that 5 was included in the roll. I got really excited.
All right, and then
I'm sorry.
Oh, wait, actually. Oh my god. Wait, this is really good. Can I can use my precision die as part of the attack.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay.
Yes, you can. And you cannot roll less than a 1 on that precision die.
That's correct. So 4, so it will hit,
Yes, it will.
and it will hit for 16 points of damage. Correct?
Ooh.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's
And
go.
you obliterate the Ravager.
Woo!
It
I-
dies.
I levitate the monster in front of me, pushing it
Yes,
into the
that's good too.
ceiling.
Excellent. Put the levitate in there. Alrighty. An unwilling creature must succeed on a Constitution saving throw. Okay. Let's see if it can do it.
It can't. It must not.
What is its con? It
0.
has +1 to its save. Here we go. It rolls a 3.
Yes!
It is
The-
a floaty Ravager.
Ravager begins to float. How high up can it go in a round?
Up to 20 feet.
You can shove it up to the ceiling, and it is just pressed against the top. Stalactite coming down next to this arm over here. Its legs stuck in a crevice. Bats kind of hovering around it, looking at it like, what the fuck is this shit doing?
Can I
that-
violently push it into one of the stalactites for damage?
No.
Oh.
No, unfortunately not.
A full CC on a monster is really good.
Yeah.
So it,
Yeah.
it can no longer hit me.
It is out of melee range.
Can I also
Yes.
take a second attack against the northern creature? So since I killed one with my Great Weapon Master, I should be able to attack a second time.
You get the back attack. Oh, right, you
Nope,
kill
a
it, so you
normal
get
full
a
attack. Yeah.
full attack as a bonus action.
Yep.
Nice. Are you going to do the same cheese?
First of all, it's not a cheese. Okay, it's a gambit. All right, I prefer that. Secondly, no, I'm just a normal attack. Okay.
Okay.
On the second one,
Yes,
Oof,
I do
jeez.
appreciate your distinction between cheese and gambit, though.
thank you. It's very hard to see in here. Okay, I slash the monster. I hit a wall. My human eyes are just not attuned to this cave.
It's terrible.
It is
That
terrible.
is the party's turn. Next up is the enemy Ravagers. The one inside the toad will attempt an escape with a 18. It will slip itself out, but that is its action for the turn. It does nothing else.
Cool.
This
Could we get some
Ravager-
sort of wild surge on so that I might
No.
revive? The healing
Oh.
wild surge would be nice.
That's right. Another wild surge check. Would you please roll me another 1d20? Thank you, Trump.
Trump, can you chill?
Wait, what does a
We're gonna
1d20
try-
have to land to like mess with us?
One.
1.
One. Sometimes it's good.
I miss having Trump as my co-DM sometimes.
I was hoping for the heal result,
Uh-huh.
So wait, so just if it gets a 1, do you go to the wild search table and you roll a D100? Is that how it works?
Yeah, it was
Yes, that's
something
how it
super
works.
random.
Oh my god, we're so fucked. If that ever
It's a
goes off.
5% chance.
Dude.
It's a
Okay.
5% chance on like a 1% chance that something like really bad happens.
Mm-hmm. But at the same time, he also gets the ability to, first level, he can manipulate the forces of chance and chaos to gain advantage on one attack roll, ability check, or saving throw, which he can then refresh every time I ask for a wild surge roll.
Wait, repeat
So-
that?
Starting at first level, you can manipulate the forces of chance and chaos to gain advantage on one attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. Once you do so, you must finish a long rest before you can use the feature again. However, anytime before you regain use of this feature, the DM can have you roll on the Wild Magic Surge table immediately after casting a spell slot, and then you get the feature back. So whenever you want, you can sort of just be like, I want advantage on this next roll, and you get it, but then I get to fuck with you too. It's a good trade. I encourage
I
you.
haven't used that yet.
No.
So why are
Probably
you
should
fucking
use
with
that.
me?
Because you can use it in the future. Oh, this D20 right here was for the levitate spell.
Yeah, that's
That's the
only
other
if you roll
exception.
1. Then you
Right.
get a wild magic surge. But whenever you want to wild magic surge, just
Ah.
roll advantage.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, that's one Ravager. The top Ravager going against Vaughn. The only thing standing between the Sorcerer and certain death. Let's see. Can we... You know what? We might just ignore Vaughn.
No way. I actually specifically moved my character to stand in between the two.
He could, in theory, get past you. He'd take an attack of opportunity to do it, and you did just obliterate that other guy. So I'm going to give him a morale check to see if he can work his way past you. And he's not going to pass his morale check. He's going to stay and fight you rather than take the attack of opportunity.
What
Four
kind of
attacks
monster
against
would
you.
suicide to actually kill someone though? I can understand if it was like an evil demon or something, but
Well, yeah, he's not going to suicide. He's a little. He
YouTuber.
thinks it is certain death, and so he's not going to do it. Had he passed the morale check, he would have been confident that you weren't a threat to him and that he could take out the sorcerer first.
okay.
Anyway, the attacks against you are a 9, a 9, a 12, and a 12.
Miss, and a miss.
Fantastic. And this last guy up here does nothing. He's just stuck. He attempts to push himself off of the ceiling and float down towards you. He gives a mighty kick. I'll have him make a strength check. Mighty kick. Natural 20. Holy shit.
Oh my god.
He propels himself off of the
Hold on.
canyon wall.
I'm gonna rule the shit out of this.
Are you?
There-
Give it to me.
There is no way that happens. He's magically affected by levitate being pushed up by a force of will of a caster. There's no
Yeah.
way he gets. It's total CC. It's
The target
complete
can
crowd
only
control.
move by pushing or pulling against a fixed object within reach, such as a wall or a ceiling, which allows it to move as if it were climbing,
Then Zizaran
which
just
is more or
changes
less
his
side to
direction.
side. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, because we had this in Gnomes, Tomes, and Catacombs. We
Yeah.
ruled that remember I cast levitate against a griffin
Yeah.
and it
And it's-
couldn't move down.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, so he's not flying down, he's pushing off the ceiling, and if we're gonna say levitate's as strong as gravity, then this is the equivalent of him like jumping to try and reach Eidolon. There's no way it's gonna allow him to get off all of his attacks, but I'll say he can get one swipe at Eidolon with a natural 20 on a strength check.
It's
That's
500
one hell of an epic
pounds
monster.
of force
Surely.
against.
Surely, since I can lift 500 pounds, this should be at a disadvantage.
All right, I'll give it to you at well, you sure? You might want this one day when I levitate you into a wall. You might be desperately wanting this situation to come in your favor.
Then I will not get levitated.
You're just not gonna get levitated.
Just don't get levitated.
Also,
He'll
wasn't
make
his
one attack. He can only make one of his 4 attacks against you. It's a 2 anyway. Who cares? Not even worth it. And that is the end of the monster's round. Party's turn. Death saving throws I.
Yeah.
Successes.
How does this work? Do I have to use my entire action to concentrate?
No, you can just ignore him.
You
Okay.
just don't cast another concentration spell.
Yep. And
But-
don't take any damage.
My party member needs more light, right? So I should like make light somewhere.
Yeah, you could cast a light spell in a different spot.
Can I? How about I move up here and then cast light on Vaughn?
The light disappears from one place and reappears in the other, I think.
Yeah. Can I put it on his sword or something?
I think you can have multiple lights at the same time.
No, it says it disappears.
okay.
Can I put it on
Yeah.
his forehead? No, I'll put it on his sword.
You cast the light spell on his halberd. It now glows.
Grub
Rest of the
eats.
party's turn.
Grub eats the beast.
Bite him, Grub.
Bitten.
15 will hit. He is grappled once again.
Oh, that's right, because he escaped. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Do me some bite damage.
You got it.
16. Yeah,
Whoa.
you actually kill him. He dies.
Whoa. I want it. Grub wants to eat him. Just
He's
Big
dead.
Mac.
He cannot resist. You can swallow him right now.
Nice.
into the acid pit. Into the pit.
What happens when you
right.
transform back into a goblin?
Grub eat real good.
Okay.
Oh wait, and
Vaughn?
Grub can move up
turn?
here,
Okay.
right next to
Um,
this guy.
Okay, I'm gonna move to the other side then. I'm gonna take this at advantage, and I'll declare another Great Weapon Master hit. So
Alrighty.
-5 to my attack roll. So 14. Does that hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay, meter beat. So that's gonna be 19 damage.
That will
Jesus.
slay it.
What?
And with that, I do believe we're out of combat. I know there's still one stuck to the ceiling, but he poses no threat to you.
Are you sure? Maybe he'll roll a 20 and move the entire cave, Koibu.
You're right.
above him, so he'll be able to.
Hold on, you're right. We should
Okay.
check.
Or maybe he'll roll a perfect 20 and,
No!
and realize
He
he's
actually
kills
lit.
himself
missteps.
up on the
He's
ceiling.
pushing so hard against one of the stalactites that his foot goes through it, and he's
Stab. He'll take. Give me D4 points of damage on him for stepping on
All right.
himself.
Can he roll a
Nice.
natural 20 and then remember that he's a lich and then destroy us all with a level 9 disintegrate spell?
Can we just ranged him down?
What? Him down? Range
How-
him down?
How far up is he? Did you say 20
20
feet?
feet.
Yep. Put. Yeah, he's like 15 to 20 feet.
I'll wait below him and I'll just attack him. I don't want to waste my arrows. Or actually, do we need? Yeah. If I
Oh,
were-
we can pick our arrows up again when he comes down.
Why?
Wait,
I'm not gonna. what?
Wait. I have an idea. What if Grub stands underneath him and jumps up and then headbutts him into the wall?
Yes. I can just wait. I can literally just acid splashes to death. I can just because that's infinite. I can just like splat.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that wouldn't be nearly as cool as if I headbutted him to death.
But that can cause a cave in.
Yeah, but like, look what we. But it would be headbutting a dude to death. I mean,
No.
it's kind of worth the chance of killing the whole party.
It's hard enough as it is.
Okay,
Okay, I just acid splash him to death.
All right. You can acid splash him 60 times. And so I'm going to assume that just kills him and not roll any dice for it.
Oh, I was about to start spamming.
All right.
I'd imagine the way that really looks is like the acid like covers it and it just like melts to the ground. It's like this pile of goo that like Eidolon just like created, just turned it into. It's like really spooky, right? It like becomes like a pile of goo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, now that the creature is done dripping down from the ceiling, the party is in the cave, and we are at our next break point. So why don't we take a short break, and when we come back in about 5 minutes, we will continue exploring the lair of the dragon. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Empires of Arcadia. We are still in the mines. Not the mines, the cave. Our giant toad is here, still in toad form at half HP. We've got some light on Vaughn's weapon. So, Vaughn, I'm just going to make you glow for the time being. Not really
Sounds good.
glow, but just emit light in a magical way that doesn't really produce a lot of shadows. Ambient light appearing around you.
Grub untoads.
All right, you are no longer a toad.
What happens to the thing inside him?
Well, this is a fearsome thing to behold because you see this toad, and then all of a sudden the toad starts like shrinking backwards, and out of its mouth spews this corpse as the toad like reverse vomits it. So it kind of like they push each other in opposite directions, and then Grub's just left lying on the ground, clutching his stomach because it just he's a kind of person.
Grub love eating.
It's like if you don't burp, nothing is right.
Hi, friends. So now we in trouble because if anything else in cave, we in big trouble. Grub can become tiny grub and tell if anyone is in cave, but then Grub can't fight no more.
Grub, I think you should save your conversations with the rocks or whatever for an more important matter. I feel like if there were any more creatures in here, they would have rushed in while we were fighting, no?
I think so too.
What if it's like a trap creature?
I mean, I think we could just proceed with caution and be okay.
Yeah, let's explore the rest of the cave. But
I mean, we had
our
two
friend is
people-
lying on the floor.
2 people almost dead.
We don't. Are any of you healers? Do any of you have any healing abilities at all?
Oh, Grub can grub.
Maybe Grub should grub our monk then. Maybe that would be the best thing to do for now.
Hey, you feel better. And then Grub comes over and like kicks him very lightly. Did it work?
Doesn't. Nope, he's still unconscious.
Grub looks up. Okay, he better now.
Grub.
I mean, I look down at him and I look back up at Grub.
Wait, Grub have to do better?
Yes.
Okay, hang on. Grub starts like chanting, and then Grub takes like a little bit of dust and throws it at Zai and casts Healing Word.
6 HP. Zai's alive.
Hey, you, get up.
Yeah, I steady myself on a quarter staff and stand up.
How come you no get up when I kick you?
I much prefer healing magics than your heal.
What? Grub no know what that is. Grub had to talk to Dirt, and then Dirt made you better. You thank Dirt.
How about we take a short 10-minute break to recuperate? Or how
We're
long?
gonna feel in 10 minutes. A short rest is overnight, 8 hours.
Oh,
Overnight.
oh,
Yeah.
okay, that's too long.
Yeah.
Welcome to Koibu.
It's not even balanced.
I
Not
think
even
we
I agree.
carefully. I think we carefully explore the rest of the cave.
I agree.
Yeah, I agree with Grub leading again.
Yeah.
Would you want me to put out the light?
Yeah, light
I mean,
bad.
We can just hold on to the light. I mean,
Yeah, we should hold on to it.
Wait, he can probably like hold his hand over the light and then just let go when we want it to shine again.
If you were to put it on something like the size of a rock, that could be fine. But you cast it on his halberd, which is far too big to like cover up.
But surely that's just like, I thought that it would just make one small illuminating ball on the halberd.
No. It causes the thing that is enchanted to glow. To
Okay,
produce light.
I
So the
picked-
whole
hold
halberd
on,
is.
hold on,
picked
Koibu.
up-
I'm curious. If I were to craft a halberd that was like 1,000 feet long and he were to cast illuminate, would I have a massive LED strip then, or
You might as well say what happens if you cast light on
the Earth?
itself, right? In that case, it'll just be in the area of effect. The volume will not exceed the volume of the spell. So if the item is larger than the volume of the spell, it'll just center on
Okay,
one.
so I pick up a rock, I cast light on it, and I give it to Vaughn.
Perfect. That is the good solution. Love it.
Boring, but okay.
Why don't you just cast light on the whole cave, Zizaran? All right, light up the whole shit.
Don't make me.
If you
Cast light on the whole solar system.
If he casts light on like a glass of water, on the water itself, could the water glow?
The water would be what produces the light, but it's not like shining. It doesn't
Okay.
like it's not bright.
But what if
Okay.
he cast it on a thing of water and then we boiled the water? Then where would the light? Would
Oh.
it spread out like this?
This sounds like something that we should test. You guys should build a fire right now and try it.
Yeah, we'll try it later.
Okay. What are you gonna do now?
Follow Grub through the rest of the cave.
And
Okay, no more
Are-
light.
are we covering the light?
Cover light.
Okay. I imagine I can cover the light with my shirt or something.
Sure.
Okay, you guys want to go right or left? More right?
Follow wherever we think the dragon went.
It looks like the right side is where the dragon would live more. Actually, there are some clear marks behind us now that I look at it. Before you cover up the light there, are there any marks?
Yeah,
Over the-
you can see the dragon definitely goes to the right. Very clearly.
Yep.
Okay, let's go.
All right. Also, can I get the entire party to make me a stealth check right now?
We
for
still
your
have
average quietness after that battle.
pass without trace.
You did get hit once, and we never checked to see if you maintained concentration as a toad. Oh no, you got hit like 4 times for like 4 small amounts of damage. You might still have pass without a trace on. Roll me 4 Constitution checks.
How many
DC
times
10.
did it get? You got hit 4 times, so you
You
want
got
4.
the frog got hit 4 times. Yeah. Only once though. That very opening salvo.
I'm gonna roll Grub's Constitution because it's better. Let's see. How do
DC
you roll?
10.
Constitution 4 times, so it's this. Well, I already lost.
Well, there we go.
Yeah.
So do it without pass without a trace. Ugh,
Okay.
close. Nice. Natural 1.
Hey, I'm rolling. I guess that makes sense. He's injured. He's kind of dragging his leg. He's not being as careful as he could be.
Old
Yep.
man hobbling on a cane, clink, 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 as he walks.
But Grub is first, so it shouldn't be like everybody.
If Grub is going alone, then it's fine. But if everyone's congoing behind you, then everyone needs to be involved.
Yeah, that's what you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. The chain is only as strong as its weakest link, as they say. So up here, the path diverges, and you can see Grub. The dragon goes this direction.
Okay. You should all let Grub go, and then Grub come back and tell you what there.
I actually think that might be okay. There doesn't seem to be anything patrolling here in the dark. And we could probably turn on the light here and be relatively safe.
Yeah, go for it, Grub.
Okay, bye.
You don't
So,
need to move on the map. We'll just we'll narratively do it.
okay, but let's
Okay.
give us the light.
Yes, I will give you a light. All right, Grub. You will continue walking through the cave. As you proceed, you can see the path eventually opens larger and larger until you enter into a room. In the middle of the room is sort of a dip with a series of stalactites and stalagmites around it that some of them form columns. This dip has the bones of the victims of this dragon. Most of them aren't human, most of them are animal, but there are a couple of humanoid looking things in here. You also see some Ravager claws. You see some giant bones as well, but no sign of any monsters. As you dig around in the cave, you do come across a little bit of treasure.
What, Grub see?
I gotta find it. It's here.
Is it a Baba the Yoga's hut?
No.
Why not?
Because you don't put a hut inside of a cave. That's redundant. You don't need double roofing.
What if it's a very small hut?
Construction costs would be astronomical. Why would you build 2 roofs and maintain them both?
Especially in California.
Because then now you would need 2 sets of solar panels too, and that's just also worthless.
Then you have to go through like Dragon OSHA and everything, and they have to like do the building permits and everything. It's ridiculous.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Then how are you gonna do it without any power? You know?
Right? Yeah. It's ridiculous.
Fucking PG&E. Anyway, where the fuck is the dragon loot? Ah, yes.
While we're
So,
sitting here,
yeah,
I just wanted to pop my second one real quick. Sorry.
go for it. The loot that you find is in a few different forms, but by far the most alluring thing that you come across is a series of bronze plates. They're each quite thin, less than a quarter of an inch, maybe like an eighth of an inch or a 16th of an inch thick. They're all about 11 inches tall, 10 inches wide, maybe 9 inches wide, and they have carved texts into them. This is not a language that you know how to read because you guys don't have a written word here in Yaka or Yuma. So there's no way you'll ever know what's on these things unless you can find someone who does read.
But it's metal, and metal's really rare here, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it is a metal engraved series of plaques, a whole bunch of them. They stack up to about this tall. They weigh altogether about 40 pounds. They're quite heavy.
Okay.
And they are hooked together on a larger brass ring, or 3 brass rings that hold them together. So you could turn them like a spiral binder almost.
Like a book?
It could be like a book, yeah. Not that Grub
anything
knows
else?
what a book is.
Anything else with 20 perception around?
Yeah, there's also a few small coins. Like there's a small pile of them off to one side. It's only a handful. It's really quite pitiful, to be honest.
What kind of coins?
Amongst these coins are some gems. They're coins made of silver and gold, mostly. And then there are a small handful of precious stones. that
Aren't
you
silver
know
and
the
gold
dwarves
coins
are
also
rare.
really rare?
They are super rare, yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
No one's minted a coin on this island for probably 1,200, 1,400 years.
So,
something like that.
how many coins specifically?
You get 30 silver coins and 70 gold coins.
Damn. Okay. And anything else?
10 gems.
10 gems. Okay. And should I just say gems or specific gems or?
It's too dark in the cave to really make any details out. When you
Dark
get out
in
of the cave,
the
you
sea.
can take a look.
Okay. And that's it. That's all it's there, right?
And the big,
Yeah.
40-pound
Binder.
block of
But we don't know this, right?
Right,
Mhm.
you guys are just
It's
twiddling
just-
your thumbs in darkness.
Okay. So can Grub pick up everything and come back?
If you can carry that much weight, yes.
I think so. Just Grubs has to move pretty slow.
Sure. You
Yeah.
get back to Grub gets back to the party.
Hello, friends. Grub come back with presents.
Can I turn on the light?
Look what Grub found. Yeah. There's nobody here.
Okay. I unsheath the stone, I guess.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay. Look at this. Grub find this this thing and holds up like the bronze plates. Grub think that this is really hard stuff. Grub not seen before. And there's something on here that somebody drew picture. Sometimes Grub like to draw picture, but this is better picture. Hands it over. Also, Grub find golds, and Grub knows golds when Gold sees it because Grub is Gobbo. And then Grub shows the pile of coins as well.
Wait, what was the drawing
What
thing?
about the history of this place? So, do we know what gold, silver books are?
Books? Wait. Oh, those are 3 different things. Got it.
Yeah,
So
do we know
you
what
have
these things
traded with the dwarves in particular gold and silver coins that are sometimes found in monsters' lairs, although it gets increasingly more and more rare. Or sometimes in ancient ruins, these things have been come across. And the dwarves want them. They love the gold and the silver and the gems. So anytime your people come across them, they just kind of like pile them up in this pyramid in Yaka and wait for some excuse to trade with dwarves, and then they'll use them for that. But you don't have any other particular use for them yourselves. So you're aware of their value.
Do we know what a book is?
I don't think so. I don't think you know of a book. You might know of writing, but even that is pretty uncommon. Give me a Arcana check to see if you know anything about writing.
All of us, or?
Yeah, DC 10. If you... No, you have no idea. Eidolon has seen writing in dwarven holds before and has even chatted with a dwarf about it. Zai has seen writing, and Grub has seen writing. So maybe Eidolon knows what a book is.
Holy shit, Dusty, you're rolling like...
Yeah, I'm getting them all out of the way now, so by later I can be a literal god.
I would quite like to see the dragon room and investigate it more carefully to see if there was anything you missed, Grub.
Yes. Was this it, Grub? The coins and this writing thing?
Yep. Grub real good at finding things, so don't think nothing there. Can look if you want. There's nobody in there.
Okay, let's move to the dragon room.
Gonna drag you guys there for simplicity of movement.
Whoa, that place is spooky.
Can I... Yeah, I want to like carefully look around and see if there's like something like hidden around.
Sure. Give me a perception check as you search the area.
Do you have some sort of search very, very carefully mode in 5.8?
If you want to take all the time in the world, you can take 10 on the roll, and if you want to take twice the time of the world, you can take 20 on the roll. You know, if you spent a week in this cave searching it, I would allow you to take 20.
How long does it take? So 1 week is taking 20? Is there? How about less?
Specific? Yeah.
How much
Let's
would we get for
say-
2 hours?
If you can devote if you can devote 5 minutes for every 100 square feet, you can take 20. Is that right? Maybe more than that. 10 minutes for every 100 square feet. That's easy math. So this room is roughly 125 by 125. 125 times 125. That's just for the floor. Plus the walls, which are rounded, so they're going to be a little bit better, but it's going to be like 125 on a side. Plus, this is going to be 125 times 4 times about 15 feet high. So that's 23,000 feet, square feet. So that would be 231 10 minutes. So divided by 60. So 38 man hours divided by 4 is 9 man hours, 9 hours for each of you. So if you spend a whole day searching this cave and actually searching it, then you can take a 20.
Should we do it?
Well, this is a dragon lair. I cannot think of anything more important to spend time on than
I agree.
searching the place for any hidden treasures.
Here's the thing. No one come bother Dragon in lair because they all still think Dragon alive.
Yes.
Possibly, yeah.
This is a good place to rest also, so we
I
can just
agree.
spend the day searching and the night resting.
I agree.
We also want to probably consider maybe searching the cave of the two tall men as well, the two giants outside. Although maybe later, of course.
Well, as you can see, I point towards there's a giant bone here, right?
Yes.
I don't think that those two got along very well.
Yeah, possibly. They could have riches of their own, no?
They could, but I don't know. Well, there are giant bones here, which means that giants lose to dragons, which means we could probably take them on, but there might be a lot of giants in there.
Everyone gonna
Let's
think the
investigate.
dragon's still alive. Nobody come here.
Let's check this place out first.
Yes. We search.
All right. You will spend a whole day searching this area. Interesting. So everyone is searching all day long. That means nobody's watching, right? You've got no guards posted because everyone's dedicated to searching.
Sure, Koibu, that sounds great.
Perfect. That's exactly what I want to hear.
Yep.
Wait, I'm thinking about that one. Let's see. Is there like nothing we could do?
I was told everyone wanted to search for 9 hours.
Yeah, can you just are you guys carrying anything that would make some sort of noise, like an early trap detection, trap like noisemaker?
Oh, I had
I
an
have rope.
ADT alarm system, but I think I left it at the other villager.
I mean rope will do.
No, I don't have anything. Or do we have rope?
Yeah, I have rope. Wait. Yeah, I do.
Oh, yeah, I've got hemp and rope as well, yeah.
I have rope, and I have a hammer. We could like tie the rope around the hammer, so then if somebody like walks into the rope, the hammer will drag around the ground and make a noise.
Excellent. I was just thinking of tying several strips of rope horizontally so that it would create a very, very minor barricade. Such
Sure.
a barricade might buy us a few seconds, which is enough.
Enough
If
to what?
well, I have an idea as well. I can also put a light on the rope, so at least we'll see if somebody like goes like that's more. We just need someone else to have a torch of some kind.
But then anybody wandering by is going to be seeing a light emitting from the cave, no?
Yeah, but I mean they're gonna hear us and see us anyway, right? At least we don't get like
I
jumped
mean,
on.
if we really want, we could just take hour shifts and keep watch at the entrance, no? It would maybe slow our search down by a few hours, but
Yeah, I'd rather take shifts.
Okay. Who is going, when you watch, where are you going to be watching from? Are you going to be watching from the mouth right here, or way back at the very beginning of the cave, at one of the other turns that you came across?
Probably here by the mouth.
Right here?
Yeah,
Okay.
sure. I guess the person keeping watch would be whoever is most healthy, so Grub.
When Grub keeps watch, he constantly turns in 360 degrees over and over again.
Wow. Okay. Grub. I want you to make me a perception check.
20. Do you want another one? Like, see if it beats 20?
Yes, I wanted an active check as well, but I know you got your passive of 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're coming to that. All right. You are going to hear some distant voices coming into the cave, and they are speaking Goblin.
What?
Yes, there's the
What?
sound of goblins coming into the cave. You
Coming
can hear
into the
them.
cave?
Yeah, he can hear them from a good ways off. They're in the cave somewhere, and you can hear their big, long, flat feet slapping on the ground, and you can hear the conversation. One goblin is saying, "No, no, 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 no. Stick more important than log." And the other goblin's like, "No, no, 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 no. Log more important than stick. Without log, stick does not make good noise." And the first one goes, "No, without stick, log does not make good noise." The other one's like, "No, without stick, log make noise with hand. The other goblin goes, oh, hand. But hand get hurt. Hand cannot work all time. And you can hear this conversation as these like big floppy feet are hitting the ground with these like slapping noises.
Okay, Grub runs back. He goes, friends, some gobbos coming. Maybe Grub friend. They in very deep thinking talk. They thinking a lot. Really smart gobbos.
There's no
I
reason to
think-
think that goblins would be friends of ours. Let us prepare
What?
to kill them.
Grub know every gobbo. Every gobbo is friend to Grub.
I draw
Anyway,
my halberd and then maybe
These
we should
gobbos
just-
are real smart. These gobbos talking about big think things.
Maybe we should go at the front and greet them if they try to come in. Then Grub.
Grub can go say hi.
I don't think you should say hi, Grub. Maybe we'll see if they come into us first. Otherwise, maybe they're going off to visit some other friends.
Oh, you want to stay real quiet and see what gobbos do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds
But
good.
then Grub think they're friends, so maybe Grub go talk to them later?
Or maybe not, Grub.
Oh. Grub looks sad.
All right. Why don't you guys position yourself in the room where you think you are at this moment in time?
Goblins are usually hostile to us, right?
Yeah, the goblins you encounter in the wild are usually hostile. There are a few that live in Yaka, Grub's one of them, that are pretty chill. But wilderness goblins are usually pretty unfriendly.
How about we put some gems on the ground, by the cave mouth, see if they go for them, then we attack and kill them when they're surprised.
What? Why you want to kill Gobbo?
They're wild
Wait, did
goblins.
you find any gems, Idol?
Yeah, he said we found gems, right?
Yes, they were gems. Oh, and in the light of the light spell, you could see what type of gems they are too.
Yeah.
I didn't realize you had shared that with us.
Yeah, Grub told you everything.
Okay.
Grub's a very honest Grub.
All right,
Grub is
Grub,
Grub.
I'm gonna need you to make me some dice rolls here to determine what type of gem you get. Roll me a d100.
Oh, that's fun. Oh, I like that.
Ooh,
Ooh.
65. Give me a d14. They are jade, dark green jade stones.
Got it.
We're not in a great position to fight, so I think that if we put the gems by the cave entrance, if the goblins are going in here, they'll see them and go for them. If they're not going in here, then we pick them up and continue searching.
Wait, I mean, if they Gobbos, then they just passing through. They not come here.
Then if they're passing through, it doesn't matter anyway.
Well, yeah, because then we have less gem, and gem real rare.
No, we're putting them in the cave entrance where we are now, by the mouth, just so they go in without noticing us. We stand on the sides and attack them as they come in. If they come in. If they don't, we leave them alone.
Okay, but Grub could just talk, and then they
No.
be like, oh, hey. And then I say, hey. And then they like, what's up, man?
No,
and
Grub.
I'm like, nothing much. And
Hey!
then I'm like, hey, how are you? What?
Hey! You hear a goblin voice calling at you from the darkness.
They can hear me?
They came into the cave and I slowly moved their tokens while you guys were talking, not including time where I was looking through books. You heard goblins at the front door and then you talked about it for 15 minutes and they're here now.
That was 15 minutes. Wow, guys.
So clearly I'm being hyperbolic on the time here. I didn't think I had to.
Okay.
Hi, friends.
Y'all.
I draw my halberd and I am just ready to dodge. I'm not entirely sure where they're at right now, but
Hi, friends. Hey,
I have ready an
hey,
acid splash.
Hey.
Where's Dragon?
Dragon out right now.
Oh!
Yeah.
Who are you?
Who are you?
No,
You
who are
Gobbo?
you?
I'm
I'm
Gobbo.
Gobbo. I'm
Yeah,
Gobbo.
we Gobbo. What's up, Gobbo?
Wow. New Gobbo?
Yeah, new Gobbo. You new Gobbo?
No, old Gobbo.
Oh, I like old Gobbo. What your
Oh.
name?
What your name?
Whoa, good one. You're smart, Gobbo.
I Nub.
I'm Grub.
Ah,
Good name.
good name.
You follow Dub Nub?
Dub Dub.
Yeah.
And Anthrax.
Grub follow Dub. Grub also Dub.
This is all in Goblin, by the way.
Yeah.
Clearly. Dub, okay. But
Uh-huh.
Anthrax better. Anthrax
Oh, really?
plus Dub equals Death Step. Way better than Dubstep.
No, really?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, you Gobbo work for Draggy?
Good job.
Ah.
Mhm.
Oh, Draggy call us here too, but me new
Oh.
Gobbo.
Oh. Okay.
We
Well,
have
you know
to-
what do, right?
Yeah, we know what do.
Okay. Good. I tired shoveling poop.
Yeah, sometime that real bad.
Yeah.
Grub
All
gotta
right.
do that lot too.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
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 And they leave.
Oh, good job, Grub.
Good job, Grub.
Like,
Shield, or holster
Grub-
my weapon, I guess.
Grub comes and talks to the as a, okay, so they real good Gobbo. They work for Green Draggy Lady.
Okay.
They say they say that I tell them I know what do, and Gobbo trusts Gobbo because Gobbo good. So Gobbo know what do. So they know what do. Now we know what do. All good.
Let's continue searching, but be careful. Just because they left now doesn't mean they won't ambush us later.
No, they don't do that. They know the good Gobbo here.
The rest of the search is fruitless. You have already found the treasures of Anthrax. She put her most valuable and important possessions on display where she could see them night and day, and you have found them.
I say after our short rest, we return home and get a long rest in.
We don't care at all about what might be in the caves of the giants.
I don't care until I've rested.
Okay, it's a fair
Right.
point.
Also, there is Rested Cave, but I think lots of things going on in this cave. If Gobbo here, that means lots of stuff. Maybe we come back here later.
What were the goblins doing here?
Oh, they work for Dragon.
Well then, I mean, it's not like they're gonna be here for much longer, no?
No. They I tell them they know what to do, so they go do fun Gobbo stuff. I'm jealous kind of. What I don't know what jealous means. Grub kind of sad actually, because they get to go do fun goblin stuff, and we're stuck here.
Well, thank you for finding a diplomatic solution.
Dippo solution. Dippo.
Thank
Let
you for
us-
Very
making
smart,
friends.
Grub.
Grub
Let us
do
head
good?
home.
Grub do good.
Grub
Yes,
do
Grub's
good.
Smart.
Indeed.
So good.
All right, Grub do good.
Right. Can
Grub find
we?
Dippo solely Grub.
Grub is grub. Can we find a way out of the cave while sneaking?
Yes, you can make your way back out of the cave.
Are we
It is
doing the short rest first?
Yes.
a great question.
Yes.
You guys are going to sleep in the cave as well?
Yeah, let's do a short rest here.
Okay.
And we'll take watches as well.
That's fine. Your rest passes without problem. You may all spend hit dice if you have them. And you also gain a hit die.
So wait, we gain one hit die on top of the hit die, or?
Yeah, so you gain a hit die every time you sleep, and then in the morning you spend your hit dice to heal.
Okay.
So if we're at max hit die, we don't gain a hit die, right? Before spending.
You regenerate a lost hit die before at night, and then in the morning you can spend them.
Okay, I see.
So if you were at 3, you go to 4, but if you're at 4, you stay at 4.
Got it. Okay, I used all my hit dice and I'm not full yet.
Wait, can I
Because
use more than one?
Hmm?
I can use 2?
You may use as many as you have.
Oh.
And make sure you subtract them when you use them. Should be a little counter in there that you can
Yeah, 1 left now.
manage. Perfect. Okay. And all right, the party can exit the cave. It is Eidolon, roll me a d24.
24?
Yeah, d24. 16. All right. When you exit the cave, it is the middle of the afternoon. You can tell because the fog has already burned off and the sun is out in the sky. It is a little bit rainy, despite there being no clouds out there. I will bring you to the edge of the cave. And those damn dirty giants are still out here, although they're not playing their ball game anymore, their throwing game. They're just perched on top of these cliffs, dangling their feet over the edge, looking out over the jungle. They're just chilling.
I'll ask Grub, did those goblins tell you if they came in through the front door?
Huh? Came what? So no, what now?
Did those gobos tell you if they walked through here?
No.
Do you think they walked through here?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
I think we should just try to sneak far down by the river since they don't seem to be moving at the moment.
What?
I think we should try to sneak down by the river so we're further away from the giants, then head home so we can get a good rest.
Yeah, one of a pretty sneaky way is to just is the river current flowing south?
It is.
We can just let the river carry us.
Or Grub can just speak to trees and ask them to make us real quiet.
Oh, you have another
yeah.
one of those.
Mhm.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Another what?
You can speak to trees that many times. Excellent. Then
Well, if you just speak to tree, then tree always speak. You don't run out of voice, silly.
I see.
Yeah.
Well then, let us do that.
Okay. Do it now?
Yes.
Okay, hey! Grub turns to a wall. Hey, you gotta make us real quiet. Okay? Nobody know. You have to be the most secret wall ever. Very quiet. And Grub tells...
The wall stands so still. It's not going to move even a little bit. That's how quiet that wall is being. Perfect stillness.
Grub reaches down and goes out of his pack and finds the little piece of trash that you gave him earlier and puts it down in front of the wall and says, "You're a good wall."
The wall, true to its silent form, gives you nothing back, just as it's supposed to.
Excellent. Okay. Grub goes over, says, "Okay, wall, make us real quiet now.
All
Let
right.
us sneak.
Be ready."
You guys are going to sneak into the river and then just let the river float you down? Yeah?
Wait, why?
I don't really
Is
want
that
to
the
get
plan?
wet. I don't
That
want to
sounds
get
dumb
wet.
as hell.
Okay, let's just go the
You're just going to take the same route you did. Okay. So that's a 23, a 30.
Ooh.
And last but not least,
Don't fuck us up, Steve.
man with the plan and the breastplate.
Oh my
natural
God.
Oh
one.
my god! You're like the
Holy
opposite of me.
How many nat ones have I rolled this
How many
session?
critical
It's-
20s?
Jesus.
All right. The party is on their way, traveling. Hey, Zai, would you give me a D220?
What? I love these random dice rolls. Whoa.
Ooh.
nice one right in the middle.
Okay. You guys get to about here
Uh-oh.
when something goes terribly wrong. It's a badger. And the badger startles Vaughn. And Vaughn takes a readied swing and slashes the badger's head off. But in the process, the halberd makes noise when it collides with the stone nearby, and the badger's death screech for a moment. The giants are alerted to your presence, and we're gonna roll initiative when we come back from break.
I like that.
See
I like
how you
that
guys
flavor
do.
text. I slash its head off and it death screeches. So there's like
I
the
know.
head,
I
like-
felt that was terrible.
Okay.
All
Can't
right.
win them all, guys. It's live TV. What
Well,
are you gonna do
I
about
mean,
it?
at least you get XP bonus for killing a badger.
Oh, true.
True. Is that a level, actually? Is he level 5 now?
No, we'll deal with it after the fight.
All right. Muting in now. We are live.
Sorry, I didn't see the countdown.
okay.
Let us roll initiative. Zai rolled, and then Grub rolled for initiative. So I think it's Vaughn's turn to roll for initiative.
Thank you.
That's great.
And that is a solid initiative roll.
Rolls were yeah.
Told you I was
This
just
was the
saving up for
moment
the
you were
good
waiting
stuff.
for.
All right,
So
party goes first.
they haven't seen us, right?
Oh, the noise comes. You guys take a tentative look to the giants, and they like get up to stand on their rocks and look over where you are. They've been alerted to your presence.
Wait, really?
That's
But
why-
there's so many bushes, right? So they only see us
Yeah.
on. They haven't directly seen us, right?
If you can see the giants, they can see you. So either you can see them, which means they can see you, or you can't see them, so you don't know if they've seen you or not.
Okay, well, I think we want to just run
I tell the group, run.
Run.
Cheese it!
I'm here.
Cheese it!
because we have we don't leave footsteps and stuff, so we just want to run.
Okay, we're gonna if we take a full action to move, how much more can we run?
Double your movement speed. So if your movement is normally 30, you can go 60.
So we want to do that, and with Pass Without a Trace on, it's in total silence, and it doesn't create any tracks.
Okay.
So we do that.
All right, I've moved 60 feet.
Veil of Silence. Shadows and silence radiates from you, masking you and your claims from detection. Blah, blah, blah. Can't be tracked except for magical means. Blah, blah, blah. Leaves no traces behind you. Plus 10 to your stealth. All right. So, Eidolon runs 60. Who's next?
I'll do the same.
Yep, and then I'll do the same.
Alrighty. Excellent. Okay. So the first giant, once Vaughn has moved on the map. Let's see. Giant rock range 60/240. Vaughn, do you want to move yourself to a particular location?
Just following over the rest of the party's going. Hold on.
All right.
I can move.
I'll move you to the rest of the party.
Yeah, okay.
The first giant is going to pick up a boulder and hurl it 105 feet, 205 feet towards Eidolon. See, he's got disadvantage because you're at long range for his rock throw. But here it comes. D20 plus 8 at disadvantage on this roll. 19. Thank God it's at disadvantage. Otherwise, that would have been a crit. And Eidolon, you're going to take only the first roll, not the second one. 27
Oh my God.
as a giant rock flies across the battlefield and cracks you on the side.
27?
27. Yep.
That is exactly enough to knock me out. I have been slain.
All right.
Not
A
yet.
big rock flies out of nowhere and hits Eidolon square in the body. Tosses him near the river a little bit as he rolls to a stop in the muddy ground, unconscious. The second boulder is going to fly at Grub. Oh, no. All right, here it comes, Grub. You ready? Rock at disadvantage. 16 to hit.
I think it does.
I think so.
Yeah, I'm 15. I see.
The rock will hit you for 20 points of damage, Grub. Hits you in the side. You go tumbling with the rock too. But that
Can
is
I
the
go
end.
as far as Can I go as far as Eidolon went?
Sure. You both move 2 squares.
I think it's important.
Okay.
Can I transform into a giant toad, eat Eidolon, and then jump away?
You can transform as a bonus action.
Yeah.
You can eat him as an action because he is unconscious or would not resist.
Yeah.
Then you have your movement in giant
Yeah.
frog.
That's the idea. Okay. So I'm gonna do that.
Where are you gonna go?
I'm just doing. I guess the most I can do is a frog leap, which is 30 feet, right?
I guess you just have your normal frog movement. 20 speed, 20 walk, 40 swim.
20 block, 40 swim.
You can swim
Yeah, so you
away
can
with.
walk 20 feet, or you can swim 40 feet as an action.
I can walk 20, but there's a frog leap, right? It's called here. Let me click it.
Standing
it's like
leap. Yeah.
yeah. So
That's
I could
20 feet. It's the same as walking,
okay.
but you just do
Oh
it
yeah,
with-
okay. So I could either go. So what is down here in the river? Like
well,
oh, I see. Never mind.
it's
Wait. So could I go? Wait. If I could swim 40 feet, could I go? Hold on. I need to do the roar. Could I go here and then jump up 10 feet up that cliff?
You'd be out of movement. You could get to that spot, and that would be it.
Can I submerge?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, we're doing that.
All right. You pick up Eidolon, swim on over here, submerge in the water.
Yeah.
All right. Remaining party members, take your actions.
Would you say that this hill giant attack is a missile attack?
Absolutely.
Fantastic. Okay. I'm waiting
What
for...
sort of missile bullshit do you have, though? Because if it's like catching things, these rocks are a little too big to catch.
Right, it's too big to catch, but monks have a skill called deflect missiles.
You're gonna just like, wah,
Yes, exactly.
missiles out of the way. Okay, cool. I'm on board. Vaughn and Zai.
Sorry. I have 60 feet of movement, right?
Yes.
Yep. So I'll take my 60 feet of movement.
All right. You just bolt and Zai.
Okay, I go stand next to my friends here.
Excellent.
I'll take the lead, though.
All right. The giants will go, and they will come on down about 40 feet towards you guys. And let's measure the distance again. Are you within the 240-foot range for them? Yes, you are still within 240 feet. So the first giant is going to hurl a rock at the giant toad this time.
I'm submerged. There's got to
Oh,
be
that's right.
some-
You're submerged.
yeah.
He can't see you, so he's got to hurl it at Zai. So Zai, here comes attack at disadvantage. 11 to hit.
Okay, it's 18.
Falls short.
Can you
clatters
kick the missile back at him?
if it's small enough, I could do that. This is not small enough.
Roll
The-
a d20.
Oh my god, yes.
The second rock is being hurled at Vaughn. Actually, I don't think they can hit at Vaughn. I think they still have to target Zai because Zai's in front. Otherwise, they would have Vaughn would have some amount of cover. So again, at Zai, disadvantage on the attack roll. 18.
Oh, that's a hit. But
Kick
it's
it back.
fine. Deflect
They-
missiles.
Hit you for 29. Maybe not.
Okay, so when I'm hit by a ranged weapon attack, the damage I'm taken is reduced by d10 plus your dex modifier plus monk level. So that's 1d10 plus 4, so minus 15 damage.
Ooh. All
Very
right. So
nice.
you take 14 damage instead of 29.
Oof, okay.
Second attack.
Jeez. Okay.
The boulder is coming right at me, but I swiftly push it towards the water. Not towards the water, I push it away from the water.
Right.
Push it further towards the forest.
Party's turn.
Okay, so I can jump 10 feet up and then do 50 feet of movement on it as a full action, right?
No, not if you're walking across land. Then you can only do 20 feet. If
Well,
you're swimming through the
I'm
water,
doing a dash action too, so it's like
Hmm.
I'm using everything to do it.
then you can go 40 feet.
Yeah.
Total.
Okay, we're
Yeah.
doing that.
All right. So you hop up and go
I'm
off screen.
And I'm getting behind the tree too. Yeah, out of there.
Sure.
Yeah,
Yep.
Mhm.
And the rest of the party?
with the Eidolon.
Yep, he's
I'm
still in your mouth.
following
Okay.
behind. However far 60 feet of movement, so I believe I'm 20 feet off screen.
Yep. All right.
Yep,
And
I'll bring up the rear.
All right. You guys make it off the edge of the map. However,
Jesus.
in the meantime, Eidolon has been within the mouth of this frog and needs to make his death saving throws.
Wait,
Eidolon.
why?
Oh, because he has that 0. No, he's unstable. Yeah, he's unconscious.
Yeah, he's stable, just unconscious. Yeah,
No, he's. Why is he stable?
because he's at exactly 0.
You're
He-
always at 0. There is no negative HP in 5th edition. If you get to 0, you have to make death saves.
Really?
Uh huh.
This stupid edition.
Alright.
That makes perfect sense.
Oh.
So make me. First one is pass. That's the round that you were hit. The second one was the round that you got to the ridge. pass. Third round is out. Fail. Okay, so now that the party's within the line of the trees, you're still in frog form. He's still in your mouth.
Yeah.
But you're within the tree line. And the tree line is going to give you guys some really significant cover against large missiles like those rocks. I don't know if you feel like you're entirely safe, but any attacks at you now, missile attacks, will have -5 to hit you. It's up to you guys what you want to do here at the edge of the tree line.
Is he stable?
He's in your mouth and you don't really know.
Yeah,
You
fair
just
enough.
feel like
Yeah.
there's a body in your throat.
I'm gonna keep running at least a few more rounds, like at least one more round.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give me one more death save, Eidolon. Don't roll a 1, otherwise you die.
Rabbi shout out. You have to get him out and heal him.
Oh, okay.
He's gonna be okay. 5% chance of death, but he made it out.
God.
All right. The party escapes the giants and emerges back into the woods. Or I shouldn't say emerges, but reemerges? Is that a term? I think so. All right. You're in the woods, in the jungle once more. You have a 2-day journey and a day and a half to do it in. Through the woods with an unconscious Eidolon. Roll me 1d4, Eidolon, to see how many hours you're unconscious. All right, so you're gonna be unconscious for the whole day, basically.
So
it's already
Grub,
partway through the day.
so Grub is gonna come out of toad form,
Mm-hmm.
and Grub's gonna throw some dirt on Eidolon and say, "Hey, you wake up now." And cast Healing Word.
All right, 6 HP. Never mind. You guys can walk.
Oh, what happened?
Big man, throw big rock, and then not very good for you.
My entire body is so sore.
Yeah, that happened when you get hit by big rock. It happened to Grub too. Grub no feel too good right now. So we gotta leave.
Okay,
Mhm.
let's go home. This everything hurts.
All right.
I've
Zai.
pain in places I did not know I had places.
Roll me a d20, Zai, as you guys march across the map on this day of movement. A 9. Okay, so here we'll get from day and a half. Yeah, about here,
Why is
actually.
there spit all over me?
Oh, that long story. Grub tell you later.
Did you swallow me?
No, if Grub swallow, then Casty Man, no good. But Grub just put you in pocket.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh. I did not consent to this.
it's okay. Most people don't consent to Gobbo, but Gobbo here anyway.
That night, you guys make your encampment near some ancient ruins of some long lost civilization. What is your watch order?
Wait, we're in the ruins of some lost civilization. That sounds awesome. Can you tell us more?
I mean, there's ruins of lost civilizations all around you.
Like-
There's a large archway, some fallen rocks, some weird stones that have large holes in them that look like there's a purpose, but for the life of you, you can't know what the purpose of this is. There's a tiled ground made of hexagons below you that's mostly covered by earth with some plants and trees growing up between them.
I would like to use my my ground skill thing and make us like a cave to rest in.
Is there a Baba the Yaga's hut?
No, there's no Baba Yaga hut here either. Spoilers. There are no Baba Yaga huts on this entire island.
We'll see.
I would like to make us a resting
I'll
spot
be the
with
judge
mold
of
earth.
that.
So you're going to dig a pit with move earth.
Yeah, and hide us away.
Mold earth, okay. Let's see. If you target an area of loose earth, you can excavate it. You can cause shapes and colors. If the dirt or stone you target is on the ground, you cause it to become difficult terrain. You can come to You have no more than 2 if it's not as effects. Okay, so how big of a pit are you going to dig for you guys to sleep in? And how are you going to get in and out of your big pit?
I figured I would do it near one of the buildings and sort of under it, so we could hide without being seen.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, that's smart.
That's very clever. All right, so you guys dig a pit under the edge of this large stone archway. It's the only structure that's really standing. Everything else is just like loose stones everywhere.
Before heading down into the hole, can I kind of like, as I go under, I just kind of like put my hand on the stone thing and just kind of like wiggle it back and forth to make sure the hole's not going to cause the whole thing to collapse or something.
That'd be good.
It seems solid.
Yeah.
It's like, you don't wake up, you died in your sleep.
Yeah, it seems solid. It's not gonna fall apart on you.
Okay.
Awesome. So do we get a hit die?
Not quite yet. I am making some rolls for what's going on tonight.
Monka Giga, dude.
Yeah. Okay, it's fine. You guys wake up in the morning. You can spend your hit dice. Do we have any hit dice to expend? I think
One.
Grub.
Oh.
Everyone should gain 1
I have a lot.
for
actually.
having slept.
Can I use the one that I gain as well?
Yes, absolutely. So you should be able to spend 2.
How much math? How much HP did I just gain?
20.
Hell yeah,
Let
Oh,
us head
heal.
home.
bitches!
All right. Zai, did you only roll the 3 hit points? Is that all you got?
Yes. That was my only hit die.
Ooh, it's
Why
terrible.
not roll higher? I don't understand what you're doing, dude.
Just roll higher. 8 head.
Let us go back and rest.
Oh wait, so we rested overnight and now we're going back?
Yeah, because you
Yes.
can only travel so far in a day. It's too dark to travel at night, really.
Grub liked this hole. Why not we stay in here whole week?
I want a bed, Grub. I'm old and I need to sleep.
Gobbo sleep on floor. It's big
Ah.
fun.
I can sympathize with that, Eidolon. There's nothing like a warm bed with a warm cup of tea in your hand.
Yes, I agree.
Boy, back in Gobbo day, Gobbo only need pile of trash and that's good for Gobbo.
We will get you the biggest pile of trash back at home.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, Grub take trash. Grub looks around for a pile of trash that he can, or a piece of trash. He
You're
can
in a
take
hole,
with him.
Grub. You're in a hole. There's
Grub's
no
still
trap.
Grub's still looking.
You find some dirt,
Is it
an
is
ugly stone.
It, tell me about the stone.
It's ugly.
Just like
It's just-
Grub.
Yeah, God, it's covered in dirt, and you can't really even make out its own color. And little bits of stuff keep rolling off of it. It's
Wait,
rough
I
to the
take issue with
touch.
that. Grub can't announce his attractiveness. He needs to roll for it.
No, Grub is definitely. Are you assuming Grub's attractiveness in
I
2019?
need to see,
sir?
I'm not assuming anything. You are. That's why I want to see a roll for it. Make him roll for attractiveness. Is it 3d6?
If you wish to roll for your own hotness, it is 3d6.
I want a disadvantage.
It's your character. You may declare hotness if you want, because it's your character. You can decide what you look like, but real people roll 3d6.
Okay, I'm rolling 3d6.
There we go.
Oh, shit!
Oh!
I am ugly!
You're 1 standard deviation below the norm, but like at the bottom of that standard deviation.
All right, fuck it.
Oh, Grub is a pretty one.
okay.
Grub's a pretty goblin.
And Zai is average. Okay. Well, actually, technically, Zai, Vaughn, and Grub are all within the domain of average, which is 8 to 13. Only Eidolon is outside of the realm of average,
Grub wants to take
well below it.
the ugly stone with Grub.
Oh.
Lovely.
Grub found new friend. Grub will call this Sir Stone Grubbington II.
Let us be careful when moving back home. Let's make extra caution to make sure we do not run into any parties. I do not want
Added
to be
one ugly
waylaid
stone.
by enemies while traveling.
Okay. Who's the first one out of the hole in the morning?
Oh.
When you ask like that, not me.
A giant's waiting there. He instantly hits you with a boulder and you die.
It's usually Grub, right?
It
Grab
can
seems
be.
like the kind of guy that would just want to get out and be awake and be alive, join the world.
That's in character. Grub does that.
All right.
Grub wants to show the trees outside his stone. So it's stone. So it goes outside and goes and shows it to the trees.
All right, Grub. As you are climbing out of the hole,
A giant
if not
appears.
for your amazing perception skills, your what is it? 20 passive perception.
Mhm.
This creature has a plus 12 on its stealth roll. Actually, 12 and 16 is 28. It does beat your passive perception of 20.
What
Oh my
the
God.
fuck is this creature? A 28? That's literally a god roll. What is this thing gonna be? Like a phase vampire that's like
Very close.
1,000
It's
years
a
old?
blink tiger.
Nice. Cool.
Yeah, it has plus 7 on
Great.
stealth, but then it has advantage because it was sitting there waiting for somebody to come out of the hole all
Of
day.
course
to
it
try and
was.
get-
I mean, why would it not do that? I mean, that's
well, we
that's
rolled for a random encounter, and the encounter was a tiger, but then you guys dug yourself a pit so it couldn't attack your camp in the night, which was the initial plan. So it just waited in the woods near your hole for something to come out because it could smell you in there and hear you in there. And
Cool.
then nobody said they left the cave, so I had to point blank ask. I was trying to find a way around it.
good stuff.
so-
I love this game.
Grub, buddy, you pull yourself out of the hole, and then there's a rustling. And as you turn your head,
Let me guess. I'm
Tiger.
grappled.
a tiger pounces for you, and you just know that the blink tiger has a bite that is a grapple, so it can blink away and blink with its prey. So it will make its attack roll against you. I do love that someone volunteered you for this position.
If this thing misses, I'm turning into a giant Todd and I'm eating this bitch.
All right. Our tiger pounces on you with a 13 plus 7 is a 20. Is a hit. It will bite you, sinking its big tiger fangs into Grub's little grubby grubness. For near to minimum damage, you take 7, but you are grappled.
Grub resigns.
Grub resigns to being tiger food. And then the tiger blinks away 40 feet. And I will
Okay.
bring us to a battle map.
Before it does, there's a sound kind of like this.
Alrighty. I'm gonna. Here's our little hole that you guys have dug. Oh, you should be on this map first. And so in the hole is the remainder of the party. And here's our tiger and Grub being mauled by the tiger. All right. So the tiger Grub saw came from this direction, out of the top left side, pounced on Grub as soon as it could, and then blinked 40 feet away using its bonus action. And that is the end of the tiger's turn. And we should roll initiative. Someone has not rolled initiative for the party yet today. Is that Vaughn?
Me.
I rolled. I got the crit 20, remember?
Okay, you roll.
But,
Go for it then, Grub. You're in the tiger's mouth. You should roll it.
Nice.
And the party goes first. Grub, you are grappled by the tiger. Your escape is a DC 15.
how does that work? Athletics or
Athletics or
Or strength.
acrobatics, your choice.
acrobatics or athletic? Okay, acrobatics is 3 dex. Okay. Guess I'll
DC
take a
15.
full action to do that.
Yeah, you can kick the tiger in the jaw, hit it on the top of the nose, and its mouth opens just far enough for you to roll out and land at its feet.
Know
Prone.
what's gonna happen as a bonus action? Giant Todd.
Alrighty, the giant toad reappears.
So,
Roll me
oh, sorry.
your
60, 10 plus.
6. Yeah, 60, 10 plus 6.
Woo!
Wow.
Sweet Jesus, that's a lot of 10s.
Oh my god.
All right, there you go, buddy.
Todd
Go for it,
hype.
So-
Can I get some Todd hype in chat?
This sorcerer
Todd
thing
Howard.
that I can use once per day, I could use that on my crossbow attack, right?
Uh-huh.
And was there a downside to that?
The one that you get advantage on?
Yeah.
It's just that I then can declare that you have a wild surge anytime you cast a spell.
But you do that anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna use that. I haven't used it yet, so I'm gonna use that with my light crossbow and shoot with advantage.
All right. Give me an attack roll. 20 will hit the tiger. You shoot it right in its rump for 9 piercing damage. The tiger howls. Next party member. Remember, you're all in a pit right now.
Yeah, I can go like right here. Is that okay?
That should be fine.
All right. We're going to do big boy damage. I'm going to declare my great weapon thing. I should have advantage to hit here, right? We said
Yes.
yeah. Yep. Oof.
13 is enough. You hit the tiger.
Because I declared the thing, remember?
You have advantage. Oh.
Yeah.
You meant the...
So I have -5 to hit, so I'm going to throw a precision die on there. Ooh, so 7 more. So I should hit, right? -5
You
plus
do
2,
hit,
15
yes.
to hit. Okay. So I'm going to do 9 plus 10 is going to be 19 damage.
God damn, that's savage.
Sweet Jesus and apple pie. You hit the tiger for a whopping amount of damage.
And then I'm going to use the butt of my halberd and I'm going to declare the same thing. -5 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 15 will hit.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be 16 damage.
Holy crap. It's a
And
lot of
then-
damage.
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
What the fuck?
Big brains.
Jesus.
I'm going to come here and follow up that attack with my own quarterstaff attack, and then an unarmed strike following that. 16,
Hit and hit.
10, and 6.
16 damage to the tiger. It is almost dead. It is the tiger's turn. It is no longer gripping anything. It will... Ooh, I think it's just a bonus action. Yes. All right. So it will just blink itself by itself with no one else in its mouth 40 feet away as a bonus action. And then we'll use its move and its regular action just to run into the woods. And the tiger has a move speed of 40 feet. So I think Zai is the only person who can catch it. Zai, are you going to chase it down?
We get XP even if it ran, right?
Absolutely.
Is it the same XP even if it runs? Or do you get more for
Yes.
defending? Okay.
Nope. The only reason to chase it down is if you really want to kill the tiger.
Let's just go
Zai.
home.
Let's see. I had a quote ready for this one. I'm not going to chase it down.
Okay.
Here we go.
Wait,
I stare at it running away, and I solemnly say, if you cannot find a reason to fight, then you should not be fighting.
Is it not in range of crossbow?
The woods are good. The jungle's going to be too thick for missile fire to accurately hit it. You might be able to get a crossbow shot at like whatever the greatest penalty is.
Yeah, can I try like a YOLO shot?
Yeah, give me a YOLO shot, man. You're going to
Uh-oh.
lose your bolt. 15 is not going to do it. No.
Aw.
But a 23 would have.
Grub untods and like holds its little hands to its heart. Hears Zion is like, he's so cool.
Why, Eidolon, you have just wasted one of your crossbow bolts.
I have
Point out.
18 more.
Well defeated. You have navigated the tiger. It is still a day and a half to Yuma. So, Vaughn, why don't you roll me a d20 for the movement for that day?
If we do the rush forward thing, we can get there in a day, right?
Yes, but you will you'll get disadvantage on perception and stealth checks.
That seems great.
No,
Should we do it?
Oh,
we should not.
We're so close.
I don't want to die.
Wait, then in that case, should we do let's see, stealth is half movement?
Yes.
yes.
Let us move at half the speed.
Yeah, I guess we should do half if you don't want to do double.
Let's just rush forward. Let's get there. We'll be okay.
Wait. No, we think. We think whole time, not stop thinking now. Just move slow. Who cares?
If you move slow, it'll be 3 days to Yuma. If you move fast, it's 1. If you move at average, it's 2.
The
Just
longer
moves
we're out here,
mediums.
the higher the chance we have of getting ambushed like that at night again. So
That is
let's
true.
just move forward. If we run into monsters, we can run, or we'll kill them depending on what it is.
Okay. I'm okay with rushing.
Yep. Sure.
Okay. Grub trusts.
You can rush forward and make it home in time. Just so you guys know, when I'm asking you to roll 1d20s for the day of movement, that's because certain rolls on 1d20 will trigger monster attacks. And I'm not going to tell you what those number rolls are, but that's why I make you make those d20 checks.
I want to rest.
Right. You arrive back in Yuma. It is not home, but it is the next best thing to home. The people see.
It's kind of home now. We have an alliance.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
The guards see you coming and open the gates for you, pat you on the back when you come in.
Can we ask a question about the...
Yeah.
So when you said that they have scouts here, are those like rangers, like the same types of like ranger class that we have back at home? Or are they just like... Okay, so they are like formidable, capable warriors?
Rangers are not formidable. Yes. Sorry, I'm getting my nomenclature mixed up.
Yeah.
The scouts that they have sent out have either been rangers or woodsmen. Woodsmen are not formidable in the slightest. They are just random humans that live in the woods and do woods work. They do have a few rangers, but they're not going to be as formidable as you guys. Maybe their alpha team is, but their alpha team got, killed by the dragon. So their remaining rangers are kind of jump change.
I want to ask one of the rangers or scouts from the city if they can go out to where the dragon cave is and keep eyes on the giants and find out if there are more than 2. We want to take them out to try to help further protect the city.
You want someone to go look at the giants?
Yes, just scout them out.
I'm going to ask, have the giants ever bothered Yuma?
No, we've never had problems with giants here.
So there is no problem. If giants do not cause problems, we do not need to cause problems for the giants.
As a man who likes to collect quotes, I'm surprised you haven't heard of the quote, "Nothing ventured, nothing gained."
Oh, I have heard of that one. But you see, giants look like a primitive people. They have nothing but rocks to their name.
I don't know. I've heard of a few giants stashing some valuables that they didn't realize how much they were worth inside their caves.
Exactly. I agree.
I'm sure that more than a couple travelers have ventured into that area of the woods only to have been ambushed by those giants and killed.
If they had valuables, do you not think Anthrax would have taken them out ages ago?
I mean, I don't think Anthrax would care if she came across, the types of weapons or armors that we might fancy ourselves with. It seems she was more interested in whatever tablets we picked up out of the cave.
I would quite like to take out the giants.
Speaking of which, we should show that tablet with writing on it to the cleric. Maybe he would know more.
Hey, guard person.
Yeah?
You have real smart guy in city who talk to people and know lots of things?
A wise man.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, where is he?
I shall bring you to our wise woman. Follow me.
Okay.
And the guardian will bring you into Yuma through some city streets and near this, it's like a big pond on one side of the town on which there are some floating bridges and a floating building. And in this building is the old wise woman who lives here. The guard will leave you at the edge of the floating walkway, and you guys can walk out onto the pond/lake yourself.
Guards say this lady real smart. We show her bronze plates. Well, I don't know what bronze plates are. We show her stupid hard thing.
Yeah, sure.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
We walk out to go see the lady.
All right. She is in this floating building on the middle of this man-made lake. It has walls on 3 sides of it, and you come through a door in one of them. The opposite side of you is sort of open to the lake. There's a small fireplace made over like a stone hearth in here as well. And she is sitting meditating on a soft cushion facing the water with her back to you as you enter into the building. She stops her meditation slowly and turns around, still seated on her chair, to face you with a broad smile. And you can see that her eyes are sort of pale and glossed over, like she's blind and can't see. She's got these deep folds in her skin, long salt and pepper hair that reaches down to about her hips. It's all sort of wiry and unkempt, tangled and split-ended. She's got a softness to her face.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Greetings.
Hey.
Okay, now that's enough of you.
Okay.
I chuckle and I say, well, speak up, Vaughn. Goodness knows you need more experience with the ladies.
I guess I hand her the tablets, the wire together things,
Yeah, she
or set
feels
them in
their
front of
weight.
them. Yeah.
Mhm.
Can you
Yes.
make out any of these ancient scribblings? Do these mean anything to you? Are these important?
She looks up at you with her milky blind eyes and runs her fingers over the engravings on the tablet. And says, "No, I have no idea what they mean."
Hmm.
Do you think they make lots of money?
When she says that she just, can I do a perception check to see if she's lying?
Insight.
That would be an insight check.
Can I do that?
Yeah, totally. She seems like she's telling the truth. She honestly does look blind. She hasn't even looked at the tablets once. She's just touching them with her fingers. She's the old woman of the town.
You know who might know something about these things, or
Tell me what I'm holding first. It feels like a large slab of something cold and hard with small markings on it.
Nailed it.
I can't
That's it.
tell this joke.
Why, yes, this slab has something that I believe is called writing. Have you heard of such a thing?
They say the elves and the dwarves can create an image of sound and hold it over time for years upon years. That is
Image
what I
of
know is-
sound.
Yes.
This seems like something extremely valuable. Why have we not done this?
Everyone know no one as smart as Gabo.
Well, she gives you a blank stare and says, "Our people have existed on this island for thousands of years without need of such a thing. We simply just remember. We're not as old as those creatures. We don't have as much to remember as they do."
You remember how much money this worth?
She holds its weight. About 40 pounds worth of... She like licks it. Brass? Copper? Copper.
Copper? What copper?
It's a form of metal. The dwarves use it.
Oh,
Have you not
Gobos
seen it?
make metal. We pound sticks together on hollow log to summon dub, and we call it heavy metal.
I am familiar with heavy metal as well.
Yeah.
Young one.
Is
But I've
Grub's
never
favorite.
seen it myself, nor heard it.
Oh, it's a sight to see. Lots of Gobos get together and do it.
Most ferocious sounding indeed.
Yes. Very Gobbo, very good. So a copper?
I don't know what you want from me.
I
She made
don't
good
think she
point.
has
I
much
don't know
else she
either.
can tell us. I think we should go rest and prepare.
If you cannot find, if you are looking for information about this and the dwarves have none to give you, perhaps the wizards of Riki will help you.
Do you know where the dwarves are from where we are here?
Yes.
I think that would be a great spot to go next.
Wait, you say they're Wizzy of Riki? What's
Wizards
a wizard?
of Riki. Wizards are an
Wizard.
ancient order of spellcasters. Unlike you and me, they do not gain their magic through personal sacrifice, personal efforts. You and I produce magical effects by sheer force of will. These creatures, these wizards, are reclusive beasts who spend their entire lifetime practicing and refining to be able to accomplish only the most minor of magical tasks. They live in a village built upon a cliff near a river to the west. 2 rivers over, where the river meets the sea.
You say that they live in village far away from everyone and not talk to no one?
I'm sure they speak to people from time to time.
But not often, huh?
Correct.
Oh,
At least
Grub,
we do not speak with them often.
Grub knows some gobos like that. We call them gamers.
Yes, indeed.
2 rivers over where river meets sea?
Yes.
Okay.
The Thun River.
Thun.
Thun.
And where are the dwarfs?
The dwarves. You were from Yaka, yes? I can tell by your accents.
Yes.
From Yaka, there is a mountain range to the north. The far northeastern end of that range, there used to be, long, long time ago, a dwarven outpost. I do believe there is another one, a full 2 mountain ranges north of Yaka as well. But has been some time since I've left the walls of my home and the walls of my town. Perhaps someone in Yaka will know more.
Okay, you say that they there a time ago. How many times?
I believe I saw them there 60 years ago when I was a little girl.
Okay.
Oh. I think we rest now. What would you guys like to do next?
Well, seemed like if we go find short people, then they help us lots of ways. Because we
Yeah.
hear from everybody about these short people. They help with when now we have some of these little coin things we give to them, and maybe they're real happy about it, and they can make us stuff.
Do we
Or-
feel stronger after our last journey?
Grub feel fine.
Experience points.
Where are the elves? I'm curious.
The northeast of Arcadia. You will see, if you venture there, you will find 2 rivers separated by a mountain range. One river heads to one side of the island, the other to the other side. Together, these rivers and mountain range together cut off the elven lands from everyone else. There is a trading post along the river, and that trading post has a side on the elven side of the river and a side on our side of the river. There's a small village there called Solvang.
Called Solve It? Solve what? Solve what?
Solvang.
Solve what? What problem? You have problem?
Someone
we can
please
solve.
strike that one for me.
I will not strike my friend.
Aww.
Good.
I
You're a
use
better
my
man than I
hand
am.
and I clap my other hand.
She smiles broadly at this, and nods once.
Where did we have enough for a leveling?
I have to add it up still.
Okay.
Didn't we literally just level up last session?
You did. I don't.
It's
think
really
it
hard
will.
to levels this. Takes a long time. Yeah.
100. You defeated 5 Ravagers. Plus 200. You defeated the Tiger.
And the badger.
Yes,
Badger.
you defeated the Badger. I will
and
add.
that lich, remember, in the cave? The one in the Bob at the other side?
Right, the Lich.
Yeah,
Yes,
the
you
Lich.
defeated the Lich too. And you did loot the Dragon's Lair.
Ooh, that's like an event.
Yes.
Yep, plus some carryover from the dragon. last
Yeah.
time.
There is my handy dandy little thingy here. All right, so everyone should take home 551 experience points.
How
Good
much?
job, guys?
Do not think that will get you to level 551.
We
But
were
how
at
much did we
2-4
have?
Should be on yours.
2412?
Yeah, we had 2412.
Yeah, so now we're at that's times 500. 2412 plus 500. So we're at
But-
2912.
But that can't be right either because we had already hit level 4 and level 4 is like 2.7 or 2.8.
Oh wait, that's right.
That's true. We must have gained experience.
Oh, did we not? Oh, we didn't do the dragon experience.
Oh, the
Oh.
dragon experience that was like a CR7. That's gonna be insane. So right now we're at 2412. Wait. We were level 3 when we fought the dragon, and we leveled up to 4. So we did fight.
Yeah, the last time we were told that we leveled up to 4.
Oh, but we didn't figure out the actual experience
Yeah.
number.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So we haven't done experience for the dragon then. Right?
So we gotta do experience for the dragon plus 500.
Yeah, well I'm just gonna give you a brand new total.
Okay. In the meantime, I think the next step in our journey is just heading back to Yucca and reporting in.
Yeah. So should we just full rest here?
Yeah.
For sure.
Everybody can take home 1,001 experience points.
So we're 3, 4, 13.
If you're ever wondering where that extra 1 comes from, it's the badger. That was worth 5 XP and divided among the 4 of you.
So
If
wait,
you'd like
how
to
mu-
add a 0.25, you may.
How much were we
What are
adding?
at?
What are we at all together? We should all be at the same, right?
You should all be at the same.
Yeah. 3, 4,
3,
1.
4,
3,
3, 4, 1,
1,
3.
3.
Yeah.
Hang on 1 sec, sir.
Okay. So we're just. Does the full rest go off without a hitch?
Yes, you can rest in town. No problem.
Oh my god. I feel so refreshed.
You are all at full HP, full spells. You're at full hit dice.
Full crossbow
You got
bolts?
full everything. You can get full crossbow bolts. These are, I mean, you've formed a military alliance with these folks, so they will replenish your supplies as needed.
Okay, I am full.
Okay.
And then now my wild surge thing is gone, right?
Correct, right.
Great.
Because you haven't cast a first level spell slot. All right, party. I think this is probably a good spot to end for the day because I don't think we get any other serious adventuring done in the next few minutes.
Mm-hmm.
But we should at least set a direction. Do you
Okay,
have
this-
anywhere in particular? You wanna go?
Yeah, this river that flows. I mean, it's clearly easier to go from Yucca to Yuma since the river goes this way. Is it possible to go the other way?
You could go upriver in boats, but it would be slower, I think, than going by land. I don't know. You'd have to try it. Depending on which side of the river you travel on, you'll go through different types of terrain. So it might be faster on land, might be faster by boat. I haven't done
And-
the math myself.
What happened to all the dragon loot?
You have it with you, I assume.
Grub has it.
Someone's got it on a sheet.
Yeah,
Okay.
Grub put everything on the sheet.
Grub's not encumbered, is he?
Grub's not carrying the bronze plates.
Who's
But
carrying the
everything
bronze plates?
I don't know.
Not me.
Vaughn is, but I don't know if he wrote it down.
Zai doesn't.
I
have
didn't
a
write it down.
backpack.
Somebody said me. Is somebody else carrying it, or do I need to be carrying it?
You do. You get to have another 40 pounds on you.
Okay. So bronze. I'm just gonna put bronze plates, and
Yep.
then 40 pounds. Wait, are you doing this?
Nope.
Oh, okay. 40 pounds.
Okay. Well, you are encumbered now, and that's going to be a problem. You're going to have to find a way to cut some weight here. Because if you're encumbered, you can only move 1 hex a day through the jungle instead of 2 per day. You don't want to be encumbered.
Well, I'm at my weight limit for
How much?
encumberment.
How much can I carry?
You can carry 5 times your strength score. So for you, that would be 48 pounds, and you're at
Oh,
51. How are you not encumbered right now? Oh no, because I'm stupid. You'd be at 60 pounds that you can carry, and you're at 51 of 60. That's why. So if you want to take the bronze plates with you, either you get to be encumbered as you walk over land. You can put it on your boat where encumbrance doesn't matter, and you guys can try and go up the river that way. Or you can leave it behind in Yuma. What are you going to do with the bronze plates?
is there anything else we
Well,
can dump?
We have to take them to like dwarves or whatever, right? In order to do anything worthwhile with them. I'm guessing we're not gonna find a legendary armor worker like overseas
Mhm.
or overland or whatever.
Are you talking about the dragon armor, or are you talking about the bronze plates here?
Oh, the bronze plates, are those just the tablets or whatever?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm thinking plates like plate mill or whatever. Oh, okay.
No, yeah.
Oh, those are
There's
40
the
pounds.
dragon scales as well. Mhm.
I mean,
we
they
should
might
probably-
be
we
like
have to take them.
magical.
Can we get a donkey?
You would get disadvantage on all your stealth checks if you had to carry a donkey with you through the jungle.
Can we bring a guy whose job is to carry our stuff?
Wait, isn't
I think
that
we can do
cleric?
that.
The cleric's not here to live, is he? Are they staying here forever? All the people that came.
The cleric and the guardians are here to keep an eye on things until they can get their wall rebuilt and everything kind of set back up, and then they're going to head home.
How long is
That
that?
looks like it's going to be another couple weeks. If you guys want to chill here for a couple more weeks and head back with everybody,
We could take, if it's going to take them a couple weeks to do that, we could spend these 2 weeks investigating the cave of the two giants, and then
Mhm.
that'll take like a week and a long rest, or whatever. And then after that, we can go back with them.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good actually.
Ooh, that good idea. And then we leave the book with cleric guy.
I don't think we should. I think our time is more valuable spent going to Yaka now and then getting a 2-week head start going to the dwarves.
Nah, our life real long, man. Like we got lots of time. We go everywhere, do everything, no problem.
Yeah, like how are we gonna carry it all back with us?
Our lives may not be that long if we go attack some hill giants. Did you see how much damage they did?
Yeah, that was with rocks though. We get up close to them, we'll fuck them up real hard. You know, we
What?
set up traps and
You
everything.
think they are weaker in close combat?
I mean, we could dig holes everywhere there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
This is
also we
madness,
could
Bob.
ask around.
I have not trained you for so long to have you throw your lives against a battle we do not need to fight.
Also, what we could do is we could go, because I kind of agree with Monk Man. You know, maybe we know fight Giant Man, not good, but we can go around this town since we got 2 weeks anyway, and we go ask leader of town what he want do, and maybe he have something fun to do.
All right. Well, I think we're going to find out the answer to these questions next week when we
Sure.
come back for more Empires of Arcadia.
Cool.
Yes.
Sounds good.
Hell yeah. Good show.
Awesome.
My dudes.
Let's do some shoutouts and stuff. Koibu, where can people find more of you?
You can find me on twitch.tv/Koibu, or tomorrow you can find me on twitch.tv/Destiny when we do Of Dice and Men, where we're going to be
Awesome.
doing some Arctic exploration.
Awesome. Trump.
Cool. Find me at Trump SC. I'm going to just double check with everyone that next Wednesday is good. It is for me, but BlizzCon is
Oh.
on Friday, I think.
Oh, let me
Hold on, I need to check actually.
check when my flight
If
is.
I fly, I'll fly Thursday, so I'll be okay.
Oh,
I think, when is BlizzCon? Is it Friday, Saturday?
Friday,
Yeah,
Saturday,
Friday,
Sunday.
Saturday.
hold on.
So it's Friday, November 1st to wait, is it only 2 days?
Yes, this time it's only 2 days. I was surprised also.
Whoa.
Okay, so my flight is Wednesday at
That
7
makes
a.m.
sense. 7 a.m. what time zone?
for me. So
I think I'll be okay.
I'm in America then. I don't know. I could bring my laptop.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll know closer to the date, I guess. We'll see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we should be okay.
Get
I'm
okay
okay.
with each other.
I'll be
Especially
all right.
as long as I don't have to stream it. I should be fine phoning in from either my phone or from.
Damn, BlizzCon is actually 2 days. That makes sense. There's not enough to do at BlizzCon for it to be 3 days. Plus, they probably can't pay all the security guards that are going to have to take care of the protesters.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. If we do play next week, which we probably will, it'll be on Destiny's channel.
Yeah.
Friends.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Destiny.
good.
Where can people find more of you?
Twitch.tv/Destiny.
Devin?
The most uncontroversial channel on Twitch, by the way.
Devin?
Hi. I'm Devin Nash. Okay. I do industry gaming news talk on my channel. That's also called twitch.tv/Devin Nash. So if you like my roleplay and I sound like a cool dude to you, please toss me a follow. Thank you guys very much for coming out to the show. And we really hope you enjoy it. We love putting it on for you.
Yeah.
And my name is Zizaran. You're hopefully watching this on my channel at the moment. And next week is on Destiny's channel. I'm going to continue stream Path of Exile after this. So if you enjoyed this, go watch me do some mindless grinding. And we'll see you guys next week.
Sounds good.